Chauncey.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
Chauncey's a weird dude.
Why?
Chauncey's a bit of a skunk.
He is.
What I do now?
Talk to you about him today, as a matter of fact.
So Chauncey interviewed Jason Priestley's sister. Okay? I read the interview. I don't know what's controversial about it, but evidently, what's the story? You're being sued by Jason Priestley?
He's got his attorneys sending threatening letters to magazines and publicists and newspapers saying that the interview was bogus, didn't happen, she didn't say the things that were in the interview, I never spoke to her.
Yeah, so I get an email that Chauncey sent to Gary saying, listen, this interview I did with Jason Priestley's sister is very big.
I didn't say that.
And Us Magazine and everyone is writing about, how this controversy. And I'm getting calls from disc jockeys on morning shows all over the country, like Man Queer and all of them, and they want to interview me. What should I do?
Oh, you exaggerate so much.
All right, I'll read you the.
He didn't exaggerate even.
I'll read you the email.
It's big. Everybody wants me. Man Queer wants me.
Yeah.
That's what. That's
so
it.
I went.
I try and do the right thing,
So I go. Here's a guy I have on every day. Man Queer ain't having him on every day.
Doesn't know what to do.
Now he doesn't know what to do. It's not clear to him what to do.
You never know with you guys what the protocol is, what gets you in trouble,
What's the protocol?
I don't know if you guys care, if you don't care.
You want to help other people's shows or you want to help my show?
You just never know with you what's going to set you off.
Here's the protocol. We're the morning show. Everyone else is our enemy.
Right. What show do we want?
Consider me, I don't know what you consider me. You know what I mean?
I consider you a skunk. But I tell you what.
What?
You're our skunk. Who puts you on the air when you don't have something going on?
Story.
Well, I take that as a compliment.
Well, of course. What is it? Whatever your name is.
Howard, Chauncey instant messaging me on Sunday. Can I do his show? Does it matter? I'm like, Chauncey, why would you do that? He's not even in Jersey. What? I don't understand. He's like, but you think Howard would be mad? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, why? If you've got something good, why wouldn't you bring it to me?
Because if you guys know what's going on with me all the time. If you don't.
No, we don't. In fact, when you sent me that email, that was the first I knew of the controversy.
How do we know what's going on with you?
What are you talking about?
Beth emailed me and told me she knew about it.
Well, Beth isn't me. Beth is Beth.
I figured you guys talk.
Beth emailed you?
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
It is.
We're like email pals.
Oh, my email pals.
She emailed you about your controversy?
Yeah.
How did she know about it?
She saw it in Us Magazine.
Oh, well, she didn't tell me about it.
Wait a second, Chauncey, was she responding to an email you sent her, or did she just emailed you out of the clear blue to ask you about it?
She emailed me out of the clear blue to ask me about something else. I answered her. Then she sent me back another email saying, by the way, I saw this in Us Magazine. It's crazy.
Right. So okay, big shot.
Big shot. I'm a
so
big
now
shot.
you want to interview with everybody else?
No, I'm not doing nothing. I do the Stern Show and that's it.
Okay, so tell me what the big deal is. What did you stay on hold for a few minutes. You got a few minutes?
Yeah.
Let me take a commercial break, then I want to hear what the big controversy is.
Okay.
The other thing I want to talk to him about is he's writing that book with the guy from Scores, and they just sit there and they talk about what everybody does at Scores that they've seen.
Wow.
Isn't that supposed to be...
Well, save that for when we get back with Chauncey.
Really?
All I know is Scores is better than ever. When I was there Saturday night, or Friday night, oh, my God.
What makes it so good?
Not on. I mean, it's great. Like, even if you go there with your girlfriend, because a lot of guys are up to, I never understood that. I never understood taking your girlfriend to Scores.
Until now?
Until I had a girlfriend.
Yeah, because it's that's kind of where you get the scores.
Yeah, I go myself, but right. I've gone a few times myself, but there's something kind of erotic about, like, that your chick and the chick's all talking about that they dig each other or whatever the hell it is. It gets you going. So, but the girls look great. Lonnie's great. Everything was great over there.
Well, one of the things that bothered me about this article I'm reading in the tabloid is that one of the things they said is you don't realize the girl just probably got finished giving oral to the fat manager before she came to give you a lap dance.
Yeah, it doesn't. What do I care?
That doesn't happen at Scores.
That's at a lot of low-end strip clubs.
They're talking about Scores. It's the guy who used to manage Scores.
Oh,
Or he was a bouncer at Scores. He was somebody at Scores.
Lonnie's not fat, first of all. All right, listen, we got to take a break. I want to hear Chauncey's big controversial story after this, and then we have a ton of stuff, including those Mike Tyson clips that we never got to. And a whole bunch of other things. Right after these words, it's Tuesday.
Here's Robin calling in sick.
Hi, Gary. This is Robin. Hope you can hear this. Obviously, I am under the weather, and don't think I should be at work tomorrow. So here's your heads up. Hopefully you get this in a timely fashion. I'm going to try to get this out of me and be back by Tuesday. Bye-bye.
WNBE, Honeoye Falls, Rochester. You're listening to a man who is able to take a joke.
As long as it's not about him.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
All right, so when we last left you, we were in the middle of Chauncey's exclusive story. Let me get him back on the phone. Chauncey.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, let me play you this first, though, before you tell your story. This is good. We got some voicemail. And this one was actually for Fred. I don't know if Fred heard it. But this is a message from Mars, Fred's home planet.
Greeting, Fred from Mars. This is an official message from Commander Boubois transmitting from Arizona on the planet Earth. I want you to know that you are doing a fine job, my comrade. I know it is difficult, but you need to hang in there. And when Howard retires, our diabolical plan to take over this week's planet will be put into place.
Wow, isn't that great?
Fred's been working undercover all this time.
Yeah. There is Fred's home planet, Mars. We intercepted that message.
I think that's a phony call.
You know.
That's not a cleared frequency.
Fred playing along with the shtick. All right.
That's beautiful.
I think that was Stephen Hawkins just goofing on us. All right, so Chauncey has been contacted by every morning show because...
Two, Howard.
Oh, two. Because he's in the middle of controversy. By the way, I was reading that rag Chauncey puts out, Steppin' Out, of course. It's a free newspaper out in New Jersey.
And New York City now.
So Doug Goodstein, the widow Goodstein, who was down volunteering at the World Trade Center disaster.
Yes.
He wrote a secret column.
An anonymous column.
An anonymous column.
Why anonymous?
I don't know.
Until now.
Well, he was anonymous. It was like anonymous ramblings of a World Trade Center volunteer.
Right.
Which, by the way, I mean, it was a very moving article because he did volunteer, but at the same point, it's like every article I've read. There was no new revelation in there.
But why couldn't he put his name on it?
Maybe because when Chauncey printed it in the paper, he put dairy of a... Instead of diary, he put the word dairy.
Maybe you don't want your name on that.
Dairy of a cow. World Trade Center volunteer. Dairy.
Way to go, Chauncey.
You still there, Chauncey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to say.
Anything.
So then Chauncey sent us emails saying that his interview with Jason Priestley's sister is so controversial that all the morning shows want him and he doesn't know what to do.
No, it's not what if I said that, I didn't mean that. What I meant is, what is the protocol? Are you allowed to do other morning shows?
You can do whatever you want. But if those morning shows, how come those morning shows aren't there for you when you have nothing to talk about?
I didn't approach them, so I'm not doing them. That's
what are you bothering me for? All right, let me hear the big controversy. What happened?
What is going on?
Let's hear.
Well...
Now he doesn't have
You interviewed Jason Priestley's sister.
Yeah, I interviewed Jason Priestley's sister.
I read the interview. I mean, she talks about me.
Right.
She talked about the fact that Jason... I don't know. She didn't really say anything bad.
No, it was unbelievable. You know, up until that accident, nobody wanted to even interview her. It was like, you know, it was a favor.
Right.
Then the accident happens, and the family of Jason Priestley gets involved, and they're going to do this blockade of all the media. No one's going to get to Jason. No one's going to comment on him. They're going to protect him. Then they find out that his sister came out a day earlier, supposedly, and talked to me about Jason, about the family, and also about Jason's medical condition.
Okay.
They come out with their attorneys sending letters out to everyone, publicists, newspapers, magazines, saying the interview's bogus, it didn't happen, she never spoke to me, never said those things.
How dumb are they? Because really, who even pays attention to Chauncey's stupid articles?
Right. Now we know about it because they're making such a fuss.
So they said they threatened you with legal action?
Yeah.
And they said that you never interviewed her? But meanwhile, you tape all those dumb interviews.
Not only did I tape the interview, but I took photos of it in my home.
Photos of it.
I sat on the guy's bed.
Why don't you sue them for libeling you and questioning your... Can't you sue them for lying about you?
I think I can, but, every single lawyer you talk to wants a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
It costs money to sue someone today. It's not worth. But it is libelous, and it hurts, in this business with publicists. You start sending letters like that out, and you're Jason Priestley's camp, it's hard to get interviews. People think that you're making things up. So it was damaging to me. And I demanded an apology from the family, and basically they said no.
So what was in Us Magazine, this whole story that we're hearing right now?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, goodness, I can't imagine that the other morning shows...
Yeah.
Wonder what the other morning shows wanted with this.
I didn't, listen, I didn't approach you with this story. I just asked if you care. I didn't even tell you about it because I knew you wouldn't care.
I think the other morning shows will be scared to interview you now because you make up interviews.
Whatever you do, don't tell Man Queer that.
Yeah. The good name of Stepping Out is tarnished. No one will believe even your dairy article.
What's in that dairy?
I read it. I mean, Doug Goodstein went down and volunteered at the World Trade Center. He didn't show up for work on 9/11 here. I mean, I'm talking about on the anniversary.
Right.
He's like the widow. You'd think someone died in the World Trade Center that he knew.
He said he was having a rough time as it came up to the anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, he's milking this thing.
He was he's going to be angry that you guys know he did it, but...
I know. I knew right away it was him.
Did you?
Sure. Who? So silly.
You know, Howard, he's very sensitive on this subject.
Wait a minute. How did the article come about, Chauncey?
With Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, here's Doug. Here's the widow Goodstein.
Oh, no.
When Hank died, Doug was carrying on for months.
Right, and then right after Hank died, the World Trade Center happened, so he jumped onto that.
You know what the bottom line is? Doug's hardly home.
He loves to, well, he's the guy who chases funerals.
He's a very sensitive guy.
And then Doug did steal film for his camera down at the World Trade Center.
Stop.
Tell
And
the
he's
truth.
haunted by the pictures.
He had to take pictures. He's haunted by the pictures, but who told him to take pictures?
Not haunted by my picture. I'm haunted by the images that I saw.
Well, why would you take pictures then?
Why would 4,000 photographers take pictures?
They're photographers.
Amateurs and professionals.
You're not a photographer. You were there to help. Why would you go down and steal film from a poor shop owner?
Okay, painted that way, Dick.
Why is that wrong?
Okay, go ahead.
Did you steal film or not?
I took 2 rolls of film. Yeah.
So why am I a dick?
For them.
Did you pay for the film?
No, but
That's called stealing.
So I'm a dick?
It's not stealing. Yeah. And what was the other 9,000 items I had? Were food and drinks and...
Well, maybe they were for some good cause.
Yeah, but your film isn't a good cause.
Okay.
And what were you doing with a camera, you dick?
Yeah. No disrespect, Howard. You know I love you.
I know.
Doug's a good guy and he's a hero.
Doug is a good guy. I still maintain he should have gone home at some point and checked on his wife.
I did do that.
All right. How many days?
He was down there for days.
He was down there for days.
I was down there for about 25 hours.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah.
25 hours?
Spread out over 10 days.
I thought you went back again and again and again, though.
I went back like 2 days later.
Oh.
To work one of the volunteer shelters.
How come you couldn't come in on 9/11 to work here?
We went through this already. There was nothing going on here. What was I going to do here? There was no guest. It was just a simple show. A great show. You did a great show.
Offices.
But isn't that your job?
He was gracious enough to give us a day off.
Why did you need a day off?
Because I was uneasy with the day. We're on a high floor in Times Square.
All right, get out of here.
Wait, can I get into this
Well, how
on
did
the
this
phone?
come about? Did you call Chauncey and say you wanted to write a dairy?
No. A dairy?
Yeah. What do you want to say to Chauncey?
Chauncey, how did it come up?
Off the air. After it came out the other day that you were talking about the whole event of September 11th, I said, to John, this guy is a hero, and he's too shy or he's too whatever to bring it up and let people know what he went through, and that he wrote this article in the magazine. You guys should be better. You guys should be nice to him.
How did the article come
Why do
about?
I think there was malicious intent on your part
Not
to
at
get
all.
your name out there? Yeah.
I said on the air, I think you're a hero. I think you're a hero, and you can't say it, but I'm going to say it.
I don't think so.
There's no guest here today. Doug's here.
Yeah.
What's that? Well,
Why
we have
did
a
you stay
segment.
home
We have
today?
a vodka tasting segment.
Vodka tasting, right?
He has to be here.
Vodka.
Yeah, I thought Chauncey was a little malicious with calling to reveal that, since I did it completely anonymously.
Not at all, Doug. I think you're a great guy, and I think you deserve props for what you did.
You're a hero.
Yeah, well,
all right, so let's sum up. Chauncey's big story that all the other morning shows are after, and Chauncey doesn't know what to do, is that he interviewed Jason Priestley's sister.
And Jason's claiming it never happened.
And Jason, the widow Goodstein, who was down at, I thought he was down there for days. Turns out he was there for a few hours.
But he did also give a lot of interviews the day of.
Yes.
I didn't give interviews.
Yes, you did. I saw you on the
did,
news and
but
heard
again, I exited into a horde of media, and it was just like, you know, it was a fog. I don't remember any of that.
And between you and me, Chauncey did call goofing on Doug about the article.
I know he did.
No, not at all.
Oh, Chauncey, tell the truth.
No, not at all.
Come on, come clean.
I don't think there's anything to goof about. I think it's something that's...
He wrote dairy on purpose.
Dairy of a 9/11 volunteer.
I haven't seen it yet. I wonder how misconstrued and how much he changed.
Dairy of a 9/11 volunteer.
Yeah.
By the way, Robin, that thing on Scores wasn't about Scores. It was about another club.
Well, it says Scores and VIP at the top of the article. The guy worked at both. And
He did work at both, but you were mentioned managers getting oral sex from the dancers. That wasn't at Scores.
You know who's pissed at this is Ronnie's fuming at Chauncey over there.
But isn't it a breach to, you know, they've been very good to you at Scores. Why all of a sudden tell
I haven't been to Scores in 5 years.
What is it, Stuttering John?
I mean, Chauncey's such a liar. He called, like, he was so happy to call about Doug in this article.
Was he laughing?
Oh, yeah. He was like, you got to see this. Oh, come on,
Chauncey. How did it come about, Chauncey?
No, that's not true.
How did it come about, though?
I spoke to John about...
No. How did this dairy come about?
I called you and asked you to write it.
Okay.
And then he goofed on you.
He called me just for one reason, said, hey, I got to send you this Doug Goodstein article that he wrote anonymously.
Then he asked me to write that I wouldn't do unless he didn't put a name to it.
No, and I didn't put a name to it.
Yeah, but you revealed the source. You asked, which opens you up to, like, serious legal action.
No, I know. There's no journalistic...
As a
serious legal action.
It does. You know what?
So
It does.
much legal action.
What's your damages?
Punitive damages.
Punitive.
I could own stepping out and be worth $3,000.
Sue Chauncey. You'll be a rich man. What is it, Ronnie? What are you angry about?
What's Chauncey's problem with Scores? Well, I mean, what's his deal, man?
He's distraught over this.
Yeah, totally. Because you know what it is? Chauncey is like the biggest user you ever want to meet.
Why?
Because he'll do anything for a $5 bill.
What are you talking about?
I mean, what do you have to do with that article in the Enquirer?
I'm writing a movie.
With who?
The guy who was the manager.
The guy was a busboy, man.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He was a busboy for 2 years in Scores.
He was the manager.
No, he wasn't.
Ronnie would know, Chauncey.
No, he wasn't.
He was the manager.
And what about you, Chauncey? You used to hang out there for years and get comped there by Lonnie. Now you're stabbing him in the back.
How is that? What am I saying? They're stabbing you in the back.
You're bad-mouthing. You tell him there's sex and drugs and all kinds of crap going on there, which is not true.
Girls don't do drugs at Scores.
How do you know they do drugs? You stand there and watch them?
I was there for 3 years.
What's that?
You just said I was there for 3 years.
Yeah, right. So how do you know? What do you follow the girls around? How do you know they do drugs there?
I did gossip column for 3 years from the club.
Why are you bad-mouthing Scores?
Yeah, I don't get you, man.
Scores. Are you saying that that's a big secret? That strippers do drugs?
Yeah, but they
don't do them there.
You're saying there's sex going on there and all kinds of crap like that. How do you know all this stuff? Did you see it?
For 3 years.
Did you see it?
I saw a lot of things.
What did you see, Chauncey?
I saw things.
Yeah, how much saw a guy getting oral? The dancers had to give the guy oral?
Yeah, they had the fat manager? Who's the fat manager?
Not at Scores.
Well, how'd Scores get lumped into it then?
Because other things did happen at Scores.
Like what?
Read the book, watch the movie.
Yeah, like it'll ever be made or published. Yeah. How much did you get paid for the article? $3, $4?
They gotta name so many stars in order to get anybody interested in this.
The only thing that happens is
Chauncey, Scores was good to you.
Yeah, really.
I'm not saying
really. He cardinal sin of a man to bad-mouth Scores.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's probably gay or something.
One person talk at a time.
All right, I'll talk. So many, you don't crap where you eat. So many strip clubs have been closed down. There's so few left. You writing crap will just give people more fuel to throw on the fire.
There's nothing bad in that Enquirer article about the club Scores. Nothing. Nothing.
Really?
They don't do
bad about Scores, not article.
It's all lumped in together. It's like the same thing that happens with Howard. When something happens with a DJ
and something goes bad, the first thing you see is a picture of Howard in the paper.
Right.
So now you're seeing a picture of Scores in the paper, but now you're saying nothing happened there. Why is the name Scores in the paper?
Lonnie is thrilled to see the logo.
No, he's not thrilled at all, believe me. He's not thrilled with you at all,
Why? Because that brings heat on Lonnie.
It doesn't bring heat on Lonnie.
And Scores is the best strip club on the planet.
Didn't you paint it as a tell-all? That's bad.
No. We're talking about...
Shame on you.
Shame on you, man. You broke the code with the men.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Calm down, John.
What's wrong with you?
Even if our chicks read that, there's oral sex going on, it makes it look like we're getting oral sex.
No.
Didn't you say stars get privileges that regular guys don't?
First of all, about all that
So
stuff
what? That's in every
club, not Scores.
You didn't say that, though.
I didn't write... Look, who wrote the article? Is my name on the byline?
It's all about you, though. It says it's Chauncey. Everything's Chauncey.
Howard, when you give interviews, do they quote you directly? Do they ever misquote you?
Hold on, Chauncey. You called me for a week straight and said, my article's coming out. And you called me that morning and said, look at my article on page 80. So it's your article.
Gary, how dumb are you? I didn't say I wrote it. It's about a movie I'm writing.
Gary.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't even think Lonnie's upset.
Oh, really? Really? Why don't you give him a call?
I will call him.
Yeah, why don't you stop by and say hello?
Hey, why don't we get Lonnie? Why don't we get Lonnie on the phone now and let him talk to you? All right, get him on the phone. Let's find out if he's upset.
Let's clear this up.
Talking to Ronnie is like talking to Lonnie.
Right, same thing.
He knows.
Exactly.
Yeah, he could do the diary of school.
Ronnie, when are you going to marry Lonnie?
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Ronnie, don't you have a wife and a family to go to?
I do. But that's
what kind of husband are you?
That's a place I hang out. Is there a problem with that?
Are you too old for that?
Where do you hang out?
Friday night I call Ronnie.
Christopher Street? Where do you hang out?
I call Ronnie to get into Scores now.
Of course.
Yes, I call Ronnie at home, and Bonnie goes to me.
He's the liaison.
Ronnie's not here. He's at Scores.
No, Friday night I was home.
No, Friday night you were home.
Friday night I was home.
A lot of times you're not.
What's wrong with hanging out at Scores, Chauncey? Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, I think it's sad when that's your whole life.
That's not my whole life. Look who's talking. What kind of life do you have, man?
Look at all the whores you're with.
Strip clubs 24 hours a day.
Yeah, because you're with whores.
You want to compare 1099s at the end of the year?
I don't do bad, Ronnie. I have a nice house, a boat. I drive a BMW Z3.
Yeah, anybody can lease a car.
Talking about
a BMW Z3.
Yeah, Z3, big deal. I drive a 2000 Corvette, big deal.
You know what I do all day, Lonnie?
I drive a 2001 Yukon, big deal.
I scratch my ass and wonder who I'm going to interview.
Yeah.
You got to drive people around.
So what's wrong with that?
You're a chauffeur.
So what's wrong with that?
That's pathetic.
Is it real? That's pathetic? Why is that pathetic?
You hang out in strip clubs and you're a chauffeur. That's sad.
Why is that sad?
He's a chauffeur / security guy.
Yeah, where is your family? Let me see what kind of family you have. Where's your wife and kids?
Okay, Howard?
Yeah.
Lonnie's coming out now. Understand, I literally just woke Lonnie out of a sound sleep. So he's just adjusting and waking up.
What line is he on?
Line 3.
Thank you. Lonnie?
Hi.
How are you, my hero?
Lonnie.
By the way, I had a great time at Scores Friday night.
Oh, it was great to see you. You were with a really gorgeous woman, Beth.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, we had a lot of fun. Anyway, we're talking to Chauncey. You know Chauncey Hayden?
Yes.
We're mad at him for writing that article that appeared in the...
I didn't write it.
Well, he's writing a book.
You contributed, whatever you did.
And we feel he doesn't represent Scores properly.
Well, he certainly broke the gentleman's code.
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
But I have a question.
Can I say, before anybody says one thing, let me just say this, and then you can trash me all you want.
Benedict Chauncey, go ahead.
Will you stop for 1 second and let me talk?
He's such a weasel,
Everyone's filibuster. You can't get a word in. Give me 1 minute. Anything that I said that went on at Scores were things that were in my Eye on Scores gossip column that Lonnie himself approved of for 3 years. I said nothing.
That oral is given to the managers?
How many times can I tell you? That doesn't go on at Scores. I didn't
You didn't write that.
You don't make it clear in that article you're not talking about Scores.
You didn't write that, man. You didn't write that at all.
I didn't write anything, you jackass. That's from another writer.
It's always from another writer when it comes to you, man.
You think I'm a writer for the Enquirer?
Howard, I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
One, how many years... I mean, Chauncey has not been inside the club in years.
Right.
And 2, this person that he's supposedly writing a movie with, when was the last time he was in the club? I know it's at least 6-7 years ago.
The only thing that we're talking about are things from our own experience, not things that are happening today, not things that happened yesterday, but from my own experience and Tony Lombardi's own experience.
But it makes scores look bad. And in an environment where...
thinking it's going on there today.
Where all these people are closing down strip clubs.
Did Demi Moore work at Scores?
You're asking me? How do I know?
Anybody.
Did Demi Moore work at Scores?
She practiced for a movie there.
So is it a big secret? Is it bad to talk about?
She didn't say anything bad.
Over 5 years ago.
Yeah, so it happened 5 years ago. Why is that a bad thing to say?
Well, you're making
now?
Scores look bad.
I'll tell you why. The way you're trying to sell your movie or book or articles, the 10 stories about celebrities, the celebrities are famous, but all the so-called dirt happened at either other clubs, and you don't differentiate between...
Right.
That's what I was trying to say.
You don't understand. I didn't write that article. When the movie...
Yeah, but you don't make it clear.
If the book ever comes out, Scores will be known as the celebrity hangout. It will be known as a place where the stars went.
Fredo? I mean, Chauncey? Fredo.
What? What'd you say?
Fredo.
Hey, Chauncey, even if the stories were true, why would you want to do something like that to people?
Lonnie approved these stories years ago. Lonnie is the one that said, go ahead and write them.
No, you're talking about 6 years ago, and your column was just positive stories about rock stars. But what you wrote recently is about drugs and sex and other clubs, but you used the stars from Scores to sell the stories.
Yes.
You know the Enquirer better than anybody else.
That
you know
confuses.
the tabloids more than anyone else.
For you to talk about Charlie Sheen, who hasn't misbehaved in years, that's not a fun way to sell a story.
The thing is that Charlie Sheen was a regular at Scores.
You did wrong.
In 1996.
Yeah, but that's from my own experiences from the early 90s when I was going there.
Okay, well, this article says nothing about this is a 7 or 8 year old story. It talks as if it happens today.
But you can't blame me for that.
Yes, he can.
Why?
There would be no article without you.
Because your name is put to the whole thing.
You can't write a movie about something that happened in the 60s. You can't write a movie about something that happened in the 80s. It has to happen right now. The movie that I'm writing is about what happened during my time as a gossip strip club reporter.
And not once in an article does it say this is what happened pre-1995.
Never.
Ronnie, they spoke to me for like 3 hours.
Always with Chauncey, there's confusion. Always with Chauncey, there's confusion.
What the hell is a strip club reporter anyway?
Yeah, a strip club reporter.
It was the best times of my life.
Yeah, but how? Yeah,
I never heard of a strip club.
And now you put a knife in the guy's back at the end.
No, Lonnie knows better.
No, Lonnie doesn't know better. Okay, Lonnie doesn't know better.
Lonnie, do you know better?
I think it's absurd when he says, I'm going to reveal the seedy side of the industry, but he just uses the celebrities' names and makes it sound as if it happened at Scores.
Because that's how the tabloids sell the story.
So
that's how you sold it.
You always cop to like you have nothing to do with it, but you provide the information.
If someone interviews me...
Shirley, what do you want to say?
What?
Hey, Howard, how you doing, man?
Hey.
I got the article here. I downloaded it off the site like a couple weeks ago. It names celebrities and stuff that went on in the club, and says Chauncey Hayden and the other guy's name, that they're tell-all tale about mammary meccas from Scores. Doesn't mention anything about the other club that he
Right, to Scores.
No, it mentions another club.
But you should say to the reporter...
And it shows a picture of Scores with the Scores sign in the background.
I took a picture and I put it in the article.
Nah, but you have control.
I work in the art department of the Enquirer.
No, but you have control. You could say to them, listen, this is not Scores, it's some other club.
Like, don't they get the
No, they write what they want. They condense a 2-hour interview into...
Then why do you go to them if they lie about you?
Why do Well, you know what they're going to write before they write it. And I'm trying to get some promotion for the film.
It's the Enquirer. What do you expect?
He's trying to get a check is what he's trying to get.
And he knows that all they want to hear about is bad stories about celebrities. They don't want to hear the...
Well, the celebrities, Robin, I really don't care about. I don't think Lonnie cares so much about that either.
Why do you keep saying Lonnie doesn't care? Why would he be on the phone if he didn't care?
Because I know Lonnie gets it. I know Lonnie...
Yeah, Lonnie gets it, all right.
That's his business, dude. What do you mean he doesn't care?
I really don't like you hurting the whole industry. What is the point?
But I don't think I am hurting the industry. First of all, the only loyalty I do have, it's to Scores and not to any other club.
Yeah, we see that.
And I didn't even hang out any other club except Scores.
That's because you're not allowed in Scores anymore.
Of the other clubs.
He's not allowed in Scores?
He hasn't been allowed in Scores in years.
Really?
No, I'm allowed in Scores.
You think? Yeah, show up tonight.
Hey, Lonnie, is he allowed in Scores?
Well, he knows he shouldn't go there because he just breaks the. We knew eventually he'd break the gentleman's code, and he has.
He's Fredo.
I don't think I have. I really don't. I don't think I've done anything except...
Why did you hook up... If you're saying these are your experiences from 5 and 6 years ago when you were there, why did you bother hooking up with someone that worked in scores in 1993? Why do you need him?
Because we need his experiences. Because Lonnie, he worked at another club up until 3 years ago.
Yeah, but he didn't work at Scores since 1993. That's 9 years ago.
Yeah, but we're not. But he also worked at other clubs. It's his story of other clubs. His whole experience working as a strip club manager.
But every single
why not write about something else?
Was at Scores. All the good was at Scores, and all the bad was supposedly somewhere else, and you didn't differentiate.
Right. I did, Lonnie. They didn't. They just mixed it all together.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Write about other things, never about strip clubs and Scores. It's hard enough.
Don't you think Lonnie cares if stars feel comfortable at his club or not?
And it's hard enough being a guy and convincing your wife or your girlfriend that you want to go to Scores. They don't need to know what goes on in there.
Well, let me just.
And then you make up stuff.
Lonnie will back me up on this. For 3 years, Lonnie and I worked very closely together doing a Scores.
Are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a man or a woman? Are you man or woman? Tell me the answer to that. Are you a man or woman?
What is your point? I'm a man.
You're a man?
What is your point?
Not really. He's no man.
He's no man.
Ronnie, did you and I not work together on this?
I believe the next step is you'll try to sell a book or you'll claim to have inside information on Howard, and you'll use the same logic. You were part of his show, and you know the inner workings of Howard's life.
Lonnie, be honest. Didn't you?
That'll be the next step for you.
Lonnie.
Anything for a payday.
Lonnie, didn't you and I work on this for 3 years doing a Scores gossip column?
Well, I would never say work. You were invited into Scores. You wrote a column about all the positive celebrities that hung there. And now to sell a book, you're trying to say the industry is dirty.
Yeah, you're saying that oral... And Lonnie, why didn't I get oral sex from the girls?
I never saw the dirty side of the business. This is coming from... What?
Why didn't I ever get oral sex from the girls if everyone else was
when you called me the other night, you didn't ask for it.
All right. All right, listen, Chauncey... You messed up.
Well, Lonnie, I'm very sorry you feel that way. What can I tell you?
Well, you're not allowed in Scores anymore, that's for sure.
Well, I haven't been to Scores in about 5 years.
Well, you're not going.
This article sounds like you were there last week.
Well, I didn't write it.
Lonnie's mad at you. You...
Howard, did he get paid by the Enquirer for the story?
Son of a bitch!
Lonnie, you get a check every week from the Enquirer.
No, that's not true. I never have.
Oh, you've never leaked a story to the Enquirer?
Never.
Lonnie?
Never. Mike Walker's a friend of mine. I don't get paid, and I've never leaked the story.
Oh, my God.
Never. Not once in my career.
Good thing it's not cloudy out. You'd be struck by lightning.
Not once in my career. But you didn't answer the question. Did you get paid for this story?
No, Tony Lombardi did. I didn't get paid at all.
Why did you need him if he hasn't worked at Scores in years and years and years?
Because he has all the dirty stories.
It's about working behind the scenes at strip clubs, not just Scores.
Well, so then how come the title is individual strip club singular?
Because I didn't write it. Because Scores is the most popular club. The Enquirer used it to sell the story.
Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard. This is Mark from D.C.
Yes.
Hey, Chauncey's a real douchebag. You're not hip to him by now? He's burned you so many times.
Well, you never say anything bad about Scores that could lead to
I didn't.
You know, it's not smart. It's not smart.
What did I say bad about Scores?
I'm very surprised at you. Andy, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Howard? 802 Union guys go down there all the time. Now my wife's going to break my balls every time now.
Of course. That's right, man.
What you have to do is, every time Chauncey calls, I think I'm going to turn off the radio now.
There
and we're
you
going to
go.
see how much we can hurt this little prick. You're going to screw it up for me, you little prick.
Well, a lot of men are angry this morning.
Hey, all I know is I didn't say anything bad about Scores. Lonnie knows it.
Well,
the only thing I
don't hear Lonnie saying he doesn't know it.
Lonnie doesn't know that at all.
Lonnie doesn't know it at all, man.
Casey, go ahead.
I haven't agreed with anything Chauncey has said, and he keeps saying, I know.
Casey, go ahead.
Lonnie, did you not approve of every story I've ever written about Scores?
That's not what's in
We're talking about 5 years ago. You had a gossip column, a positive column about you going to the club 5 years ago. What does that have to do with this negative stuff?
Sean, you're on with the boys. Sean, go ahead.
Yes, good morning, God.
Thank you.
I'm talking to Lonnie, Howard.
Oh, you're right. I agree.
I was wanted to say, Chauncey, I used to listen to your show, and one time I remember you put a dildo where the sun don't shine.
Did you put a dildo on yourself, Chauncey?
No.
Then you are woman.
Oh, wait a minute. Chauncey, don't we have that on tape somewhere?
I don't know. Play it. Let's hear it.
Oh, I see. So if I produce this tape of you being a fag, will you shut up forever?
Yes. If you produce a tape of me being a fag, I will shut up.
And you'll stop the movie.
That will stop the movie.
Wait a second.
I'm going to get the tape.
Sean, you're saying you have tape of Chauncey using a dildo on himself.
Yes.
And if he produces the tape, you will stop the book and movie?
You got it.
All right, that's good, Sean. Get that to me.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked by that. Any man who would turn in scores.
Yeah, really. Any man who would turn in any strip club, not only score.
Right.
I mean, what's the deal?
I mean, this is mind-boggling.
It bothers the guy that guys go out and have a good time. I don't get it.
Yeah, what's your problem? Come to think of it, you're right.
Really, what's his
you're making sense.
Yeah, what's his problem?
There's so many things to expose. The
I
Taliban.
don't care if it's $1 a dance strip club. What's his problem?
Right. That's true.
Guys are going out to have a good time at night. What's his problem with that?
Hey, Ronnie, I'm going to bring down...
I don't need you, Chauncey. I don't need nothing from you. Believe me.
He's going to bring down the entire strip club.
Yeah, I already brought you down this morning. Don't worry about it.
Are you out of your mind?
I'm not out of my mind. I'm not out of my mind. It's you, man. It's your name in the article, not mine.
Ronnie wasn't this upset about 9/11.
I mean, Jesus.
What does that say about Ronnie?
It doesn't say anything. It's a place that I hang out. I enjoy myself. I enjoy Lonnie's company. We have nice dinners. The guys all hang out there. So what? So we get some lap dances. Big deal.
Open the windows to that limousine.
Nothing wrong with it, bro.
Put on the AC.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No. There's nothing wrong with this.
No,
but you're
there's nothing wrong with going to a strip. Yeah, I'm upset because you're a moron for writing this whole thing.
Yeah,
it's your name. It's your name is connected to the whole thing, not this guy. There's more your name than this guy, Tony Lombardi.
It needs to be told. It's not going to stop.
Why does it need to be told?
What needs to be told?
What is the story that needs to be told?
Yeah, tell us what needs to be told.
What needs to be told, Chauncey?
What, some girls might have done some coke at some rundown strip club? Then you've lumped scores in with it.
First of all, it's about this guy's story. Tony Lombardi is an interesting story. It's about his rise and fall.
What do you have to do with Tommy Lombardi? What do you have to do with him, man?
Yeah, what about you?
What about me? I'm helping the guy write the book.
So why is your name everywhere, not his? It's mostly your name.
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. They interviewed both of us.
I guess you're such a popular guy that they want to have your name.
Yeah. Did Lonnie confirm if this guy, Lombardo, whatever, was a busboy or a manager?
Tony Lombardi was never a manager at Scores. He worked there in 1993.
He
was the manager.
What did he do?
He was not a manager. He was a busboy, and for 3 months...
He started as a busboy and then he was promoted to manager shortly after.
He was never a manager.
Chauncey, how do you know that? Did you work there? Are you management?
Chauncey, what's the book called? Diary of a Scores Manager?
Dairy by Affair.
Lonnie, what did the guy do? Was he a busboy?
He was a busboy, and for the final 4 or 5 weeks, he worked on the floor seating people.
Seating!
All right, so he worked there, but this is a story that doesn't need to be told, Chauncey. I would like you to end the book and end the story.
And I think he's disgruntled because we barely remembered the name. One guy who was there remembered in 93. He was let go because he has tattoos all over his neck, and he didn't look good in a tuxedo. We had to let him go.
Well, I don't know Tony at all, and he might be a very nice guy. But, Chauncey, I don't know what you need to be involved in this.
Do you really think, Howard,
find something else.
I write a book about strip clubs, that's going to have anything to do
Well, I know you. You're out on the phones. You're trying to promote. You're with the Enquirer, and then they lump scores in with all this, and it could hurt a lot of the strip clubs.
In what way?
Because it stirs things up, and then they start doing investigations. They take the book. The religious group take the book, and they say, look what's going on in these strip clubs. Strip clubs have enough problems.
Guy's rise and fall.
All right. Thank you.
Wait a second.
It's enough.
I don't like how this is ending.
I do. It's over.
I love the way it's ending.
We don't like how it began.
Howard, between everyone, all the guys that work here, how many times have we been to Scores? About 10,000? How many times have you?
10,000 times. I was there Friday night. I had the best time. I never saw any drugs.
Never.
I didn't say there were. But you know what? You guys are insane. I never once said there were drugs at Scores. Never.
Where were they?
The clubs. You want me to say them?
Yeah, but it's
no, but
what's the
under
difference?
one category.
Who cares?
Yeah,
the
who
point
cares?
Is it sounds like it's happening at Scores.
Oh, wow, there were drugs. And listen to me, Chauncey. So there were drugs at a strip club. So there were drugs at a strip club. Who cares?
There's drugs out on the street on 6th Avenue.
Drugs at dance clubs.
There's drugs in Chauncey's system.
It's about Tony Lombardi. The clubs are where he worked.
Do you do drugs?
No.
No?
Of course not.
Is there drug use going on at Stepping Out?
No.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You can write. I give you permission to write a story about Stepping Out and the drug use there.
Who cares if there's drugs at a strip club?
You should bring all the employees.
You only hope there are drugs at a strip club so the girls will be all messed up and do stuff to you.
Listen.
So they won't find you so gross.
Let's drug test everybody that's stepping out.
The story is about Tony Lombardi's rise and fall as a strip club manager.
Why does it say Chauncey Hayden all over the article, though? How much did you get, man? Tell the bottom line. Come on.
I didn't get a dime.
Come on.
I didn't get a dime.
How much? Yeah. How much did you get? Come on.
I didn't get a dime.
Yeah, okay.
He's promoting the book.
Yeah.
Promoting the book.
He's got to pay the lease on that Z3.
The lease.
All right.
Lonnie,
Chauncey.
Yes, let's
Lonnie does not.
What did we learn today?
Here's what we learned. First of all, going backwards.
Yeah.
Lonnie doesn't understand. You keep
I think Lonnie is a great guy, by the way.
Yeah, he doesn't think you're a great guy, right, Lonnie?
Did he say that he has a book deal? Who's the publisher? I don't believe he has a book deal.
We're shopping it.
Yeah,
that's what
right.
it's about.
Standing on the back of scores.
On the back
of celebrities.
That's never been done before.
All right.
Yeah,
so
let's see how many celebrity interviews you get now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Well, Lonnie does not like what's going on, despite what you may think.
Yeah, about
Well, I apologize to Lonnie. He's always been good to me, and I consider him a friend no matter what.
And stop the madness.
Wow.
You're a man.
Can you imagine if he was an enemy?
I want you to go to Scores tonight and apologize to Lonnie and rip up this book.
On your knees.
You understand?
And it doesn't sound like I'm invited to Scores.
You're invited to rip up the book. We're going to have a book burning party.
You want to have a book ripping up party at Scores?
Yeah, a book burning party at Scores. I'm going to put on a little Hitler mustache and burn your book.
Hey, for enough funny money, I'll be there.
And you can service Lonnie the way you said he gets service.
I didn't say you stop that.
Well, you imply it.
I didn't imply it.
I thought it was Lonnie you were talking about.
Well, it's not Lonnie. It's not even Scores. It's another club.
My point is
Lonnie's
that's what
not
the
fat.
article does.
I didn't say Lonnie was fat.
You did. You said a fat manager.
I didn't say that. Lonnie's not the manager.
And Lonnie's not fat.
I thought he was talking about
Robin,
Lonnie.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my diary, as he would say, from 1992, and I'm going to try to sell exclusive stories about what just happened.
All
right. All right. Now, so we learned that Lonnie is mad about this. Secondly, we learned that the word diary is not spelled D-A-I-R-Y.
And we learned that Ronnie needs to get a life.
Yeah, right, okay.
He needs to get some fresh air.
We also learned
that you broke the code, bro.
I didn't break any code.
Now, here's what we
You're not a man.
Chauncey, here's what we learned. What's good for Scores is good for men in general.
Yeah, we learned you're not a
Scores
man.
will live on long after you and I are dead. Scores will be around.
You remind me of a guy who becomes a lawyer and then works for women to take guys' money.
Yeah.
That's what you remind me of. Punk.
I don't even know what
Seriously.
that means.
What it means is that what kind of lawyer would work against a man to take half his money?
Do you think anything
I would never.
Is that what you call
A traitor to his own sexuality. It can only come back and bite you in the ass.
Hey, Howard, you put gorgeous women half naked in a building, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop that place from being packed and making money.
Louis, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Chauncey, let me tell you something, you son of a bitch. I own one of them friggin' strip clubs. You know what? Boom, boom, boom. 3 caps to the head, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that ain't right.
Canary.
That's wrong.
That's
No,
wrong.
it ain't wrong. Let me tell you. You're a friggin' canary, Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Chauncey, you might have brought yourself a lot of trouble here.
Chauncey, why don't you do a story about a garbage man putting in your hair plugs?
That would be a very funny story.
That's a good story.
There's a movie. I'd like to see that.
Why don't you do a story called Diary of a Canary?
Yeah, why don't you do a story about a limo driver going to Scores? Boy, that's real bad.
What?
It's real bad
It's
hanging
a
out
story
there.
that needs to be told.
Yeah.
Ronnie is fighting.
Howard, how could Chauncey redeem himself besides ripping up the book?
What you should do is rip up the book.
Rip out his hair plug.
Rip out his hair plug.
Robin, don't get me started on you, because I could have a field day.
Why? What do you know about Robin?
You know about Robin?
You want me to tell you what I know about Robin?
What do
you want? You want to dish some dirt?
He's such a
You want to stab her in the back? Go ahead.
So you're out of your mind.
Go ahead. What dirt do you have?
You know what? I'm not. You're
Let's
right.
hear your dirt.
I'm not going to say it.
Such a threats out there.
Robin's story for another day.
Robin, does he have anything on you?
I have no idea.
Oh, yes,
I don't
do.
know that there's anything to be
Who's got dirt
I
on
got a
Chauncey?
great story on Robin.
A great story?
Howard, you know, Chauncey only ever gets paid for his work, so why don't we just pay him with some money?
Tell me what you got on
What's
Robin.
the great story?
Your work?
Robin's giving you permission to tell the story. Are you,
What's the
Robin?
great story?
You know what? Let's
save it for the book, right, Chauncey?
Robin's story
You know what? I'm not going to say it.
Let's hear it.
Save it for the book.
She's calling you out.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
The start show
this
book.
is the story I have on Robin. Robin, do you still own horses?
Yes.
When was the last time you went to visit them?
This is your story?
Well, we all know that. We did that on this show.
No, well, but the people who take care of those horses says that you completely neglect them.
I don't go to see them, but they're paid for.
So tell us something we don't know.
That's your story?
You got that story from here.
Obviously, they're still alive to get fed very well, obviously.
No, I heard
So what kind of story is that?
I heard the horses aren't in good condition.
Well, I only have one now. They're not in good condition.
What happened to the other one? It died.
It did not. I gave it to a college. It's doing very well.
That's not what I hear.
Oh, you're nuts then.
Oh, he's such a fool.
You're such a nut. Not what I hear.
There's nothing you got.
By the way, I can't say anything bad about Chauncey. He has a story on me.
Really?
Me and my wife got divorced.
Don't worry about it, man. When the show is over with, it'll be written
And by
about.
the way, Howard, just for the record, do you know how many times TV shows have offered me a lot of money to go on and talk about you, and I turned them down?
What do you got to tell about him?
Wait, Howard, when
You
had
don't
your
know anything
divorce-
about me anyway.
Howard, let me tell you something. When you had your divorce,
Yeah.
I had Extra, Access Hollywood, all these shows are calling me, offering me...
Because you're smart. I put you on the radio all the time. Why would you ruin that?
It's like I'm a rat, and I'm not a rat.
No, you're ratting out scores.
You know, he almost ratted out
No,
Stuttering
you're
John.
wrong. I'm going to say
John's
it for the
got a
last
story
time.
about.
Anything I said about scores are from articles that Lonnie approved himself several years ago.
Doesn't it make you wonder about the validity of all his stories when he's so off on the Robin story? Because Robin told us everything that's happened.
Where's the secret? Hey, Gary,
The
what am
first
I
horse
off
is
about?
not
If it
dead.
happened, why am I wrong?
You said Robin killed her horse.
The first horse is not dead.
No, I asked if it was dead. And they killed it.
That's not what I hear.
There's nothing you got on Robin she didn't write in her own book. Right.
There you go.
In fact, I could
Okay,
play
got
some
me
of
there.
Robin's book right now if I wanted to. If I wanted to.
Howard, you know what? Chauncey did an article with John a month ago. I was witness, along with Gary, to John screaming at Chauncey about how he was changing all the facts. John could come in if
How
he
come
wants
John
to.
isn't here stabbing him like he usually does?
He totally
stabs
changed
everybody
the
else.
article.
Anything John's asked for, I've done. John wanted a story on his wife. I did it. John wanted a story to promote his gigs. I
Yeah,
do
and then
it.
you wrote it, and it was all wrong, and you were putting words in his mouth that
I
he
let
never
him
said.
proofread it first, jackass.
Chauncey, you inserted questions that you never asked me.
We discussed this already.
I
and
know,
changed
but it just proves how awful you are as a reporter.
I'm terrible.
You're a horrible journalist.
I am. I'm the worst.
Chauncey, honestly, just as a friend, I'm not your friend, but like, let's pretend.
Yeah, I'm not your friend.
Dude,
Call me up
Chauncey,
again, John. Ask me
Chauncey,
for
how
free.
can you stab Lonnie in the back?
When John needs something,
Scores has
he calls
been
you up like he's your best
Chauncey,
friend.
Scores has been so good to you.
Whenever you call me up, John, it's like I'm your best friend. I need a favor, Chauncey.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Chauncey, how many times who emailed me last night asking me if it's okay for you to go on the freaking Man Quiz show?
Yeah, I was trying to do the right thing.
You know, the only question I have for you, Chauncey, is because I have no beef with you. You've never screwed me. But I asked Howard this the other day. How on earth do you have a weekly publication and let the word dairy go out instead of diary?
Listen, we have
how
a
does that
small
happen?
staff. You can look at the Daily News, the New York Post. You're going to find
I've
spelling
never
errors.
seen a misspelled headline. I've seen typos within an article. I've never seen a typo in a headline, ever.
Well, the spell check won't pick up dairy because it's spelled correctly.
We're a small staff, and we do the best we can with a weekly mag.
It's 2
But how many people looked at dairy of a volunteer and let it go?
I tell you what, Chauncey, I'm gonna help you out. I got some Robin stuff you can print up. Here, you ready?
Yeah.
Here's some more stuff.
Wait. Here it is. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You listen to this.
I was probably beginning to think that saving what little money you could make and then going to a store to spread it around was the only way a poor black person could get any respect at all. And then I started to hear people talking about this boxer named Cassius Clay. Mostly it was...
Write that up.
And Gary, I do have something on you, and I would never say that either.
Hey, Gary. Wait. What do you got on Gary?
Is it as good as the story you had on me?
What'd Gary do to his horse? Steal his teeth?
Gary did an interview with me 10 years ago. And in the interview, he said that you wouldn't be on the air, and that you'd be too old and be washed up when you were 47 years old.
I know I didn't say that.
Yes,
I
you
know
did.
for a fact I didn't say
You
that.
did say it.
No, I didn't.
You produce a tape.
Produce a tape.
I'm going to produce the tape.
Get the tape.
I will play the tape.
Gary so wouldn't say that.
Gary, I so wouldn't say that. Maybe I said...
You compared Howard to Scott Muni. At 47, you said,
my God.
Howard, I don't want Howard to be like Scott Muni.
Gary, I can't believe you said that.
And Gary, who wants to be like Scott Muni?
Gary, how could you say he didn't screw you, man? He screwed everybody here.
Well, he just screwed me just now.
Do you hang out in Scores?
Yes, I do.
Now, your wife is going to read that article. What is she going to think?
She's never going to read that because it's only available in New Jersey in the supermarket. But
her friends are going to hear this rap.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. It is.
What do you mean? It's available everywhere, the Enquirer.
Well, that's true. It's in the Enquirer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it.
Once again, I only said that celebrities hang out at Scores, and there were stories
hold on a second. Chauncey, be upfront and use your head. You realize whether you're saying that you weren't responsible for it. You realize how it looks, and you are responsible for it because if you want everything to go to correctly, you would say, hey, let me see this article before it goes out so I don't look like a fool. Otherwise, you're just handing your words over to someone else to do whatever they want, which apparently you do a lot to other people.
Hey, Chauncey, what's your motivation for doing this anyway?
Yeah, what was the payoff?
The motivation for writing a book?
No, for the Enquirer article.
To promote the book.
Because he wants to sell the book.
But you don't have a publisher yet. Why are you?
Well, maybe we'll get a publisher, moron.
Calling Lonnie moron?
That was Lonnie. You call Lonnie a moron?
You called
Lonnie.
Yeah, you thought.
Whoa.
Same difference. Lonnie, Ronnie, man. You're killing us both, all right?
Lonnie, what was that?
I thought that was Ronnie.
How could he be promoting a book when it's not on sale? He has no publisher. He's just throwing dirt to get a deal.
Yeah,
he called you a moron. Chauncey,
Ronnie.
Lonnie's the smartest guy on the planet. How could you
I know.
Somebody was to call me a moron.
That's
I thought it was Ronnie, because Ronnie's pissing me off.
You know, honestly, how do you screw over Lonnie? I've hung out with Lonnie maybe 10 times, and I'm going to put him in my will.
He's a gentleman.
I'm putting Lonnie in my will.
Lonnie
that's
has
the whole
always
point.
been very good to me. Lonnie has always been very good to me, and I'm not screwing him
That's
over.
the whole point. Chauncey keeps saying that I've approved these things. He hasn't been there in 5 years. He wrote positive things, and now he's trying to say negative things to get a deal.
No, not about Scores. About the negative things are the experiences Tony had at other clubs.
It doesn't matter.
And it doesn't say that.
Yeah, but I didn't write that.
It doesn't matter what club it is, man.
Read the book and tell me if you're upset then.
You're screwing a guy that can't afford to go to a cheap club now, too.
Read the book and tell me if you're upset.
Is as far as
And by the way, the bad stuff is some guys got oral in some of these cheap clubs. Thank God for that.
Yeah, some of the girls hook as well as strip.
Yeah,
we like that.
Yeah, but guys on the street doesn't need their wives thinking about
right.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter if it's $100 a lap dance club or
First of all, customers never get sex.
Why don't you let some angry religious woman write this book? Not you.
It's
stupid.
Stories about a guy's drug addiction and his rise and fall in the strip club industry.
All right, I got to end this.
Thank you.
Chauncey.
About 6 weeks on the floor.
Chauncey, thank you.
This was fun. This was a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, right?
This was exciting.
But listen, better we nip this in the bud now than you write the book and everyone be mad at you.
Yeah, I can't wait till the book comes out so my wife can see it.
But this is the proof what a scumbag Chauncey is. Like, he called me about Goodstein writing that column. Goodstein, he promised Doug that he would never say that it was that it was written by Doug.
I never said on the air.
He couldn't wait to call me and say, listen,
John,
you hear this
you
from me.
called me begging me to fax it to you.
Yeah,
Called me
I know.
6 in the morning.
My job,
After you called. How did John know about it in the first place?
Because I thought it was because I was proud enough.
Wait, let Chauncey answer. How did you know? How did John find out Doug wrote that anonymous article?
I told John.
Yeah.
Why would you tell John?
Because when Doug was talking about it the other day on the air, I was coming to Doug's defense saying I thought it was a great thing that he did and that you should read his article off the air.
Call me like this.
Yeah,
John, you got to get a load of this one, all right? You didn't hear from me, but Doug actually wrote an article about 9/11.
I can't believe that you faxed it still with the word dairy in it. I'm sorry I'm so hung up on that. I would have changed it when I faxed it.
I can't wait to read it. I bet you it's all changed.
All right, Baba Booey.
Low blow, Gary.
All right, moron. Yeah, Baba Booey and the moron are going to hang out together and smack you around.
Uh-oh, do I smell a fight?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight.
There's a good
fat
fight.
Chauncey.
Who am I going to fight? I'll fight anyone.
Chauncey, you can't fight.
Fight anyone?
Anyone on the couch.
Chauncey wouldn't even get into his
I don't
underwear.
fight, Gary. I would kill you. I would bite your neck until you bled to death.
Please.
Eddie, you're on the air.
You just scare me with your big tech.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a strip club with my girl. Finally, after I've been dating her for 5 years. She's very jealous, very, possessive. I finally get her to have a couple of drinks, and I convince her to go. We go. We have a good time. This guy is a moron. He just completely, trust me when I tell you, even my girl listens to you, all right? She's listening to it now, calling me left and right. See, I told you that kind of stuff goes on, and that you're never going to go again.
He ruined it. He ruined it for you.
Why do you guys give him so much importance that Like, he should be banished from the face of the earth.
All right. Thank you, Eddie. Well, obviously...
This really has been fun.
It has
All
been fun.
men are going to shun you.
Chauncey,
Yes.
thank you for your world exclusive about Jason Priestley's sister.
You're certainly welcome.
And the exclusive on me.
Yeah.
And on Robin. And a dead horse.
And keep it all coming. That's Chauncey Hayden. Step It Out is the name of the magazine. Thank you, Chauncey.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And Lonnie, let me say something.
You're not a moron, Lonnie.
You are not a moron.
No.
You are a great man. I had a great time at Scores the other night. Fantastic.
And I think the best revenge is we should have a wild, crazy party and invite everybody except for that fella.
Right.
Actually, you know, it's funny. Every time I'm in there, Lonnie says to me, when are we having another party? Are we doing the Jeremy Shockey Scores party?
Yes, we are.
I thought we were going to do the Artie Bachelor party.
And do the Artie Bachelor party.
Artie's got to get engaged.
He's engaged, believe me.
I'll tell you what, Lonnie throws a great party.
Wait a minute. Is Artie going to be allowed to go to Scores now after
Probably
Dana
not.
reads this article?
There was a guy on the phone who said his wife canceled his bachelor party after hearing this on the air.
Oh, come on.
After reading that article in the Enquirer. So there you go. There you go. All right, Lonnie, thank you.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, the Lonnie, most brilliant man. most brilliant. We have to take a break. We have so much to get to. I have things to do after these words.
The goddamn tape. Don't use the tape. Get out of my way. Now stay out of my face. Get out of my face. Out of here. Now. Get out.
My life is a bore with a shock. I'm still Scott from the block. I've got as much hair as a rock. I bought a new house, I got no place to smoke. I'm as exciting as a sock. I'm still Scott from the block. I smoke and smoke and smoke around the clock. Before Christmas comes, I'm probably gonna croak. Every day is dull, nothing is rolling. My weekend consists of smoking and bowling. I pound my head against the wall. I'm a loser's loser, I'm balder than bald. I scream at all the interns. Get out of here, I'm a miserable son of a bee. I have no answers. I probably have cancer. When I talk, I put people to sleep. 'Cause my whole existence is a crock. I'm still Scott from the block. I should buy a cemetery plot. I can hardly breathe because my lungs are shot. I'm never gonna be a big shot. I'm still Scott from the block. Every year my birthday gets forgot by Howard and Robin and everybody else. I haven't got piss, nothing to my name. When I leave a party, no one knows I came. I have the kind of face everyone forgets. The only friend I have is a pack of cigarettes. I've got a crappy house, I've got a crappy car, and the worst luck that you've seen. My poor wife, she wonders why she married a skinhead schmuck like me. I've got all the charm of a box. I'm still Scott from the block. I've got as much hair as a rock. The tar in my lungs could fill up a crock pot. I'm as exciting as a sock. I'm still Scott from the block. I smoke and smoke and smoke around the clock. Before Christmas comes, I'll probably die of cancer.
You blew the whistle once. If it wasn't a push-up, you would have blown it more. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Got into one of their heated battles. This has been going on for years. Let me play you some tape of what happened. Here is Scott the engineer yelling yesterday. This is Scott and Gary in the halls. Scott got so pissed he went home early, left work.
He couldn't work anymore.
Get out of my case, man.
And you don't know that there's issues that are going to pop
I
up.
took care of it. I was working on issues. What do you think I'm doing?
This is go yourself.
You must be crazy, man. I'm sitting here trying to work and you get dumped down my throat.
Good luck finding work in here.
I'll leave now just for you, mother.
Scott, that hurt when Gary said good luck finding work in a year, didn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, let's go to another argument. This is Scott the engineer after that argument yelling at Richie from E because he didn't want Richie using the tape.
Yeah. Don't play it on the air.
Don't yell at me.
Don't play it on the air. What?
Don't yell at me.
If you missed the beginning,
You said it 5 times already. I heard you 5 times.
All right.
This is the 5th time. Don't get on my case because you get what I'm
His
Gary.
part of it when he comes storming in here.
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me because you're pissed at him. Don't take it out on other people.
And after that, Scott went to Tom and said, I have to leave.
Yes.
And this has been going on for years. For example...
The thing I'm pissed off about is I don't get to read Newsday.
Right, and Gary does.
You know, that's
Scott,
exactly
what time do you go home?
Usually between 12 and 1.
And what time do I go home? Around 4 every day.
I'm in here at 4. What time do you get in here?
You haven't been in here at 4 since you were born.
Full S, because I was here...
I wish there was a time clock.
You don't know. I'm here every day at 4. I was here this morning, but like 10
I think since we yelled at you, you've been here at 4.
No, absolutely not.
No, look, here's the point.
I am here every day by 4:15.
You get crazy every year.
I work after 12, but I work after 12. I don't take a lunch hour. Never.
All right,
do I take a lunch hour.
Listen to me.
I mean, I don't understand. You see, your rationale is you don't get here at 4.
Hey, you're the one who brought up that.
I don't take a lunch hour, Gary.
Then don't read
I'm
Newsday.
supposed to get 2 hours overtime.
You're the one who brought up the Newsday thing. I'm just fighting back.
All right, and then even off the
I was hired here to do it. Wait a second. Listen to me. Lewis was hired to do transfers of stuff in there, which he is not doing, which Howard is up my ass royally about, because he's constantly working up that stuff for you.
You don't want to know about that.
I don't want to know, because it's your job to know it. I don't have to know.
This goes on all the time.
I had it done before I had it done. In other words, I didn't always have to know. You dragged my ass. I got it done before. Right. There wasn't as much.
This constant bickering is going on all the time. Constantly. And it's endless. I can play you endless amounts of tape.
Yeah, there's tons of tapes.
You're a chronic complainer. What's that? Listen, I got to take a break. You are. It's a minute thing. You guys are still be spilling when we come back. It doesn't. And I go to use a junior. We'll be back. These words are more stuff. No. All you're doing now is working in there.
No, I don't stop and I haven't stopped.
You're telling me it's such a problem to wait a couple of minutes till you're done, till you have a break in the best
stuff. Come back and you say, how come I need 15 minutes of best stuff? And best stuff isn't going to get done if I have to keep stopping.
Well, you should have done it 2 months ago.
Gary,
no.
You constantly do best stuff.
You don't constantly do. That's a lie. That is an out-and-out lie. No, come back here. You want to start it out. That's an out-and-out lie. You don't do it. You didn't give me anything for 2 months, so don't sit here and tell me that you constantly do, because you don't. So don't sit here and lie to me.
I put it in when I can.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
And you know that.
What's going on?
If I got to take his bullshit anymore, I'm out of here. Because he's an ass.
What's going on?
And they can say Afro-American in that article. Afro-American. But in the paper, they...
No, I'm just curious.
I'm watching. Get the out of here.
Scotty, are you going to be mad at me?
Out of here. I don't want to talk about it.
Scotty, I'm your friend, Scotty.
I can't talk about it. I'm talking.
Afro-American.
I'm your friend.
God forbid if I stop for a second.
You can stop anything. You can stop for 20 seconds. Let me just ask you.
You can stop in the middle of something.
All right.
Listen to this.
Do you have different eyes for different moods, Sammy? How about as a black Jew, do you prefer bargaining or stealing? What do you think? Do you think you get offended by that? Yeah.
Well, evidently, this has been going on forever. We now have Pat Croce, who is from a TV show called Moving In on weekdays at, I don't know, it's on all the different channels. It's syndicated.
Or is it Moving On?
Moving In. That's what it says, Moving In. Pat Croce is a relationship expert. Everything, evidently the guy's terrific. There he is. That's the guy.
Hi, Howard.
Hey, Pat.
I've seen him before.
This guy's supposed to be the best.
Hi, Robin.
Pat, how are you a relationship expert before we get started?
I have no idea.
All right. What are your credentials, really?
I am a physical therapist by trade, an athletic trainer. You know me because I took the Sixers from worst to first in '96 to 2001. So probably mediating between Larry Brown and Allen Iverson made me an expert. I'm more like a life coach.
All right, don't bang on that podium because we have the worst equipment here. And every time you bang on it, it makes tons of noise.
There's nothing muffling in it.
Right, so I'm going to yell at Scott about that for a minute. But so is there hope for Baba Booey and Scott the engineer?
Yes.
All right. You've spoken to both of them off the air.
That's correct.
Do you want to handle this and I'll shut up?
No, both of us.
Okay.
Both of us, because you're involved here.
The show is called Moving In?
Pat Croce Moving In.
Oh.
I move into a different home in a different town every day.
Oh,
okay.
That's what it is.
Are you like a Dr. Phil?
He's a psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm not. I'm more like the best friend who tries to give you... Really what I try to do is focus on where are these two guys right now and what are they willing to do to get to where they want to be tomorrow. And I kind of act like a performance coach.
Are you like a motivational speaker?
That's right.
Okay. All right. Tell me how we handle this. You're the guy.
What has he found out so far?
Yeah.
Robin, first of all, these two, I asked both of them, what is the problem? In one sentence. What is the problem? And the problems that you just heard on the air are just fluffernutter. It goes way back. Scott does not respect Gary.
Okay.
Gary does respect you, Scott.
Okay.
Is that a surprise?
Yeah.
Why do you not respect Gary?
I got to tell you, I'm surprised that Scott doesn't respect me.
Why don't you respect Gary? Let's have it all come out.
That's what's got to come out now. If this is to heal, it's got to come out now.
Honesty, right?
That's it.
Scott, why don't you respect Gary?
Probably because I feel that I work harder than he does, from my perspective, and
don't bang on your own crappy equipment. Yeah.
And it probably goes down to money too, and he gets paid probably a lot more than I get.
But
paid.
why should that make?
Well,
it,
I mean,
why don't you?
I'm resentful.
But why don't you resent Fred or Artie or Howard or Robin? Why don't you resent?
Because I can't see your talent outward. I can see their talent. They're on the air all the time.
That hurts.
Well, I'm just.
Now, how does that feel, Gary? Tell him how that feels.
It hurts because I don't think that you're so talented. I think that you're very good at what you do. I think you do it very badly in the sense that the end result is good. You're a good engineer. You know the show really well, but you're a pain in the ass to work with. You're sort of slow, and you bitterly complain every step of the way.
See, I wouldn't consider myself slow.
Gary, you said to me in private that these new guys like Sal, guys like Richard Christie, move much faster than Scott, and they show how slow he is.
And happily.
And happily, and they're happy to do it. You feel he has a bad attitude, don't you?
Yeah, I think his work is good. I'll tell you, Scott, I was saying to Pat in there, nobody knows the show better than Scott when it comes to engineering it and editing stuff. I'll go in there with something, and I'll say to Scott, do that, that, and that, and he goes, I got it. Okay? Sometimes in the middle of a sentence, he goes, I know. And we look at each other, we know from working together. But if Scott's working on something, whatever it is, and you understand, we're doing a live show here. So it's very difficult to prioritize because what was a priority 30 seconds ago is now out the window. So Scott, I'll give something to Scott to do, and when I walk in, I go, I need this. His arms immediately go up in the air, and he goes, oh, what do you want?
Okay, is that true, Scott?
That is true, and I'll tell you why.
Why do you do that?
Okay, because if I'm in the middle of working on something he just asked me to do, it's very hard to stop.
Don't bang on the
creative process.
And that's it. You don't have the ability to adapt and change.
No, and I can. You know,
But you don't.
No, I'm someone that likes to finish what I started before.
But that's not how it works here.
No, I understand.
If we're doing a live show, let me ask you a question. If you're working on a very important piece of best of, say, or even a tape that I asked you that I said I really need, and something happened on the air that was monumental, I don't know, somebody said something, and I need that tape right away. Not only do I expect that tape right away, I expect you to move fast on it. Instead, you're like, well, you either want this or you want that. I'm like, well, I want this. This is important. That's how the show operates.
Okay, Gary. Scott, can you do that? Can you do that?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Will you commit to Gary from now on when he interrupts your work, and it's important to him, therefore it's important to Howard, will you stop and do it without complaining, without moaning?
Okay.
He won't do it. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll tell you why, Pat, he's not being honest. Because he doesn't believe Gary is acting in my best interest.
Of course I do.
Well, you know what? That's why I want you here, Howard. That's exactly why you're part of this.
Gary is my spokesperson, and if he tells you to do something, you do it.
Hear it? I understand
Gary
that.
is your superior.
No, I know that. I understand that. Here's the problem, too. I'll be working on something. He said, I need this right away. Someone will come down and say, Gary needs you to do this, without any further instruction.
Right.
I mean, when does he need me to do this? I don't know.
Right now.
No, they don't know that.
Oh, I see.
They don't know that, and that a lot of times that happens. They don't like an internal.
Well, why are you not being honest? Why did you leave here yesterday when you were not sick?
I really was.
No, you weren't.
No, I was.
You could be honest.
You were sick of Gary.
No.
You left early because you had a stupid little fight with Gary.
Absolutely, it was totally.
So are you going to storm out of here like a baby every time you have a problem with Gary?
No.
Yeah, tell Pat, look him in the eye, and tell him you're not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that. I've already told him.
He threatens all the time.
Full of anxiety. I never do.
But
I
Scott,
did it once yesterday.
You admit that your battle cry is, I'm out of here and I don't need this. And that, again, goes to, well, if you don't need it and you're out of here, if you don't need it, I don't need it. I want you to need it, believe it or not. I want you to need to be here.
Did you hear? Hey, did you hear? Scott, did you hear Gary? He wants you to need to be here. He says he respects you, even though you said you don't respect him.
That's correct.
So that should make you feel what?
It makes me feel good. I mean, I like to be respected, and I like people.
But that was a point you made to me that you didn't feel respected by Gary.
Right.
I respect your work, but I don't respect your attitude.
My attitude sucks.
Can your attitude change?
My attitude can change. I admit I do have a bad attitude.
Why?
At times.
Why?
I can tell you why. It's money. Scott,
a lot of it has to do with that.
But what do you want from us? We don't pay you.
I know that.
But I do resent the fact that Scott looks at me, and nobody knows how much I make. But I'm sure in Scott's mind, I will guarantee you that whatever Scott thinks I make, is nowhere near what I make. Because everybody thinks that I'm like some millionaire.
No, everybody thinks I'm a millionaire too, but
no, we actually don't.
Nobody thinks you're a millionaire.
But you know why we don't think that?
I'm not here.
You'll tell us every step of the way that you're.
Everybody that fans I'm talking about. You work on the Howard Stern show. You
Stop banging on the bad equipment.
You must make a good living.
But what I make for a living should in no way impact on whether I need you to do something. And
here's my point: when you accept a job,
right, do it.
You got to do the job the best you can.
You're right.
If you don't like your wages, leave. Or tell management you want more money or you're leaving.
Now, I've said that to him before, and he has taken that as a sign of me not respecting him. I said, listen, we like having you here, but I didn't tell you to keep this job. If you don't like it, you should move on. And he thinks that's me telling him, get out, which it isn't. I'm saying either enjoy what you're doing here and live with what you got, or go. Is that wrong?
No, that's my attitude.
And it doesn't mean I don't respect you. I mean, just bring a new attitude.
In addition to this, Gary, you also have to change a little.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to change and bring a new attitude, Scott?
Sure.
Some of the things he said from you, Gary, he doesn't like when you walk away from him when he's talking to you.
I do that. I do that.
Why?
Well, because what'll happen is we're going over the same ground again. It's this conversation that goes around and around. I'll give you a perfect example, and probably on one of those tapes when I walked away. 85% of Scott and mine's fights have been over best of. And what happens is Scott is no longer at a place where he can produce best of. So he needs help, okay? The help should come from other engineers. He's got a chief engineer, Richie, who has to go out and find him freelancers. Scott will come to me and he will say, we have nobody. I can't get best of done. What are you going to do about it? And the answer is, I'm not going to do anything about it. I give you the material. You are an engineer. If you can't get more engineers on, why has it now become my headache? That's you and your department's headache. Why is it my fault that you don't have the manpower to do it?
And I'm not. And I say to you, I'm not in charge of manpower. I don't hire. Right. I don't fire. See, I boss nobody around.
But,
it's not my decision.
But you go to your boss. You go to your chief engineer who is in charge of that. You say, I need help.
Well, you know what he's going to get. Tom Chiusano doesn't get any help.
Well, I got to give Tom credit now. We have worked out a deal.
But even before that, forget about the fact that you're now allowed to do overtime. Before that, Tom has given you people. You guys have not been able to find the people that you need to do the job. Again, I don't know why it's my fault. In other words, should I be out there looking for freelance engineers to produce best stuff? No. I don't believe so.
No,
that's what they should be doing.
I agree with you. It's not your job.
You do agree with
it. You do put it on me.
I believe it's your job to. You should go to the people that have to hire them, not me.
And we have. And what ends up happening is you guys, these freelancers quit, and then, everything. And also, you oversee the whole project.
It's a very complicated process.
It's not complicated. You oversee it, correct?
The doing of best.
You oversee it. And when it's getting to be a month before best of and it's not done, I always say, Scott, you should be the one that should be afraid, going, oh, my God, we don't have enough best of. Instead, it's me. And Scott goes, he puts his arms up in the air, and he goes, I got nobody. What do you want from me?
But, Gary, despite best of, you'll work on not walking away from him when he's talking.
As long as he doesn't yell, I will stay.
Okay, can you do that?
Yeah.
Why do you yell at him?
Because he can't yell at his wife?
That's where I feel I don't get respected.
But he feels, I also think that Scott feels I'm the only one here that he can yell at. He's not going to yell at Howard. Right. Not going to yell at Fred. Not going to yell at Robin.
Can you stop yelling?
Yeah.
Really, Scott?
I am.
I just heard these tapes of you yelling.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you yell.
But that's.
Can you stop yelling?
Like I said, it builds up in me, and then I go. I mean,
and tell Howard why it's building up in you. Tell him. Tell him what you told me.
Frustration. I mean,
Do you feel part of the team?
No, sometimes I don't. I'm made to.
Who cares?
I know. See,
Howard.
That's the attitude.
Howard.
Who cares what you feel?
Howard, wait, time out. Howard, whoa, time out.
What am I, your daddy?
Yeah.
You are the CEO. Howard, hold on. Howard, you're the CEO here.
CEO nothing. Who wants to hear this crap?
No, Howard, you got to tell him he's important.
He is important, but he needs to get a pat on the back every 10 seconds?
He tells me that.
And see, I tell you something.
He is important.
Hear that?
How many times? How many times? I tell him all the time.
It makes me feel
He gets upset when you forget his birthday. I'm not married to this crazy balloon.
It's a birthday.
It's his birthday. I don't care about your birthday.
Let me ask you a question. What's the thing that Howard or this show has forgotten you for that has hurt the most?
Probably Robin not inviting me to your birthday.
But here, Howard, you understand something?
This came out in the green room.
I feel that comes back to me in the sense that he's got this resentment. And he doesn't know where to put it. And sometimes you know what I mean? Like
Gary, you're right.
Scott should have been there. Where's Robin? Robin left now.
She can't take it.
She's a dude.
I was just going to say, why didn't she invite Scott to the birthday party?
How could she leave in the middle of the...
Well, her excuse was she had to cut the line somewhere.
Right.
And then Scott
felt... the line.
Well, it's true. How many people can she invite?
But Scott could name 6 people that were there.
Obviously, I named Benji as one of them because he was invited, and he's only been here a few years, and I've been here 19 years. Why was he invited? Why was I the line and him not?
Well, you'd have to ask her that, but she left.
We already went through that on the air. It was just
No, but the point is that it does come back in this festering resentment.
It built up, right.
Okay, and it built up until yesterday where you said something that you do regret, right?
I said something, probably one of the most horrible things I've ever said to a person. I was, I apologize.
What did you say?
I said to Scott, good luck finding work in a year, meaning when we leave here, good luck finding work. Now, I said to you, Pat, I'm not the guy that hires and fires people here. I don't even have my own job.
But it felt good to hit him with that hammer.
It did. It did. I mean, he pushed me to the brink, and I pulled out the heavy artillery.
I want to ask you why did I push you when you initiated the abuse on me?
Well, because you immediately started.
Why was that? Answer the question.
Scott never appears to have anything to do with anything. The arms go up like this. I don't know. And then it's immediately followed by him explaining to you how hard he's working at that moment.
Pat, I suggest to you that this can't be solved because Scott will always have a deflated sense of ego because none of us think about him enough. He's an endless pit of need.
And something worse happened today, Howard.
What happened?
I knew that Scott and I didn't get along, and I thought it was because I felt, he felt I didn't respect him, vice versa. But I found out for the first time that Scott really doesn't think I'm talented enough to be doing what I'm doing.
Is that true?
Now, is that true?
He doesn't respect me. He doesn't think that I deserve to be
be honest, Scott.
The way I am by everyone else. That hurts.
Be honest. Now's the time to say it.
Say it, baby.
You hear that? He's hurt. Be honest.
I'm
Say it, Scott.
No. I didn't think you're talented.
You just said earlier you don't think. I said, why don't you say it to any of these other guys? And you go, because you don't think I work as hard as you, and you don't think I'm as good as you.
No, you work hard. I'm not debating that.
You don't
more
think
jealousy?
Are you jealous of him, or do you really think he's incompetent?
I'm not jealous. I can see something.
You're not jealous?
What? Incompetence?
You're not jealous of Gary? Of his relationship with Howard? Of being in the in crowd?
Am I jealous? No.
Of his work? Of his pay?
I don't think I'm jealous of
yes
him
or no?
In crowd. I mean, no, I'm not jealous. If you see it as jealous, I don't feel it as jealous.
So what do you see it as?
Resentment. I don't
But
know.
why?
Yeah, why?
Why resent?
You can't have what he has. He's him.
Why do you resent me and say, and I'm not picking on him, but why don't you resent Benji? Benji's got a great job. Benji's in the in crowd. Benji works hard. Why don't you resent him? Why me?
Do you feel you could be a better producer than Gary of this show?
No. It's not what I do. I'm not a producer. I couldn't.
Then why do you resent him?
I guess, I feel that he gets a lot of attention and praise.
Wouldn't that be jealous?
I don't. What is she doing?
Let him answer.
Where I feel I work equally as hard and don't get as much.
So you're jealous of him?
If that's what you call jealousy, I guess.
What do you call jealousy?
I suppose I am.
What do you call jealousy?
Being, I guess him having something that I don't.
Right. You just described a bunch of things you want that he has.
Aren't you angry that he gets personal appearances and you don't?
Be
honest.
Yes.
Aren't you angry that
But I shouldn't.
aren't you angry that I did the trim spa campaign and made money? I know you were very upset about that.
Yeah, I would have liked
got back to
part
me.
of that.
But
part of it.
But nobody asked you to do it. But
right.
I'm on the air more than you.
Right.
I'm not more important than you, I don't think, but I'm more visible than you. And that's
what he just said.
You're more important. He's
Gary. No, and they felt that I was a more visible person to do the trim spot thing.
That's fine. They made this decision.
But still, I hear in your voice.
Pat, what can Scott do with this jealousy that he has of Gary? He's focused on Gary.
Right now, he has to purge himself of it. He has to admit now in front of you he's doing it. He's admitting for the first time that he's jealous of Gary.
He can't even come to terms with it.
See, this is it right now.
Okay.
And there's nothing to be jealous of. If you're the best engineer,
I know.
And he's the best producer, that's apples and oranges.
Right, then we should be the two best people in the business.
This is the all-star team.
Absolutely.
It's the best radio show in the world, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're the engineer for the show.
That's right.
You should look in the mirror and shake your head up and down instead of being bitching and moaning and being in a bad attitude.
Okay.
And be part of the team. They don't believe you're part of the team. You punch in and you punch out. You're a union worker, but we have a team player and a union player at conflict here.
I have a question for you, Scott, because this came up with Pat and I earlier.
Go ahead.
We do the staff meeting every Thursday.
Right.
Do you come to it?
No.
Why? It's during...
Well, how do you expect to be invited to his birthday party if you don't go to the team meeting?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I was coming to the meetings every week.
Right.
And then I would go finish what I had to do.
Right.
So that involved me staying past my 8 hours, and that involved me getting overtime.
And this is where I feel anger. Okay.
Well,
it goes past your hourly wage, but in the grand scheme of things, if you're in that staff meeting where we talk about today Pat Croce's coming on and we need 3 podiums set up with 3 microphones, instead of in the morning you going, nobody told me, even though you'd have to stay a little extra, in the long run, wouldn't it A, make your life easier, and B, make you more important to us?
Yes.
Then why don't you do it? That's one of the things that's always nagging.
When will you start doing it?
I'll start Thursday.
With a positive attitude.
At the next meeting.
With a positive attitude.
And if the meeting ends at 12:15, don't tell everyone I didn't get paid for the 15 minutes, because I think it helps you as well as us.
Well, it's not 15 minutes. It's like...
It could be an hour, Scott. Scott, the point is you want to earn respect.
I do.
And you'll earn respect by investing more time.
Right. Okay.
They want you in the meeting.
But you agree, Howard, that you wouldn't want to work for free either. You don't come in here to get paid nothing.
I don't come here to get paid nothing. I don't think you're treated well as an engineer in terms of... But he's right, Pat. You are the best engineer. I have fought for you all along for you to work here. I believe in you.
Thank you.
If you have a money dispute, Gary isn't the guy sitting and bad-mouthing you, and I'm not the guy bad-mouthing you. We're saying you're the best engineer in the business.
Did you hear that?
You don't hear it.
No, I know.
But Tom Chiusano is trying to get in on this. But
I do want to say one more thing.
Coming in every door you can find.
Here's Tom.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yes.
Because Pat put me on the spot, and he said to me, right now, if you were in charge and you had to decide whether to take Scott with you, would you? And I said, the answer is I don't know. And he said, why? And I said, here's the deal. I love Scott's work. Scott's work is not in question. It's Scott's attitude. And if his attitude was better, I'd take him with me in a second. But I don't have that choice.
You hear that?
It's my attitude. No, I can.
And that's your choice.
I do have a bad attitude, and it's just because
that's your choice.
Resentment over the years of not.
So when are you going to purge it? When are you going to let that rest?
That'll be right now.
Do we have your word on it?
Yes.
I think one additional point, if you wouldn't mind, Gary. Do you feel apology is due him for yesterday?
Absolutely. I was going to call him last night, but I spoke to Pat, and we were going to do this on the air. I wanted to call you after you left yesterday. That was probably the meanest thing I said to anybody, and I apologize for it.
I accept it.
How do you feel hearing that from Gary?
Well, I mean,
how do you feel?
I feel good because it takes a man to admit that he was wrong and apologize.
Absolutely. I knew.
I thank you.
The second I said it, I might as well just stuck a knife in your heart. And anybody I told that I said it just went, "Oh my God!"
I thought that was pretty low. Tom, do you want to add something to this?
Well, I was just going to say, it's Scott.
It's Tom's fault. The show has grinded to a halt.
Go ahead, Tom, please.
If Gary and Scott thought it was important for Scott to attend the Thursday meeting and then stay overtime and complete his day's work,
well, that's Tom.
Somebody just got to come to me and say, "Hey, this is important. He should be here."
Not true, Tom, and I'll tell you why. Because you know that for a long time there was
that was then.
That got lifted a month ago.
No, it was more than that.
The no overtime edict for Scott.
Right, which was a creation or Scott's creation, because he said some things that were said on the air that got the CEO of the company to say,
and that's more.
You don't like it here?
And that's more resentment.
See, that's another factor. I was being honest on the air on a radio show, and I got the S kicked out of me by the big bucket heads in the company.
All right, here's the thing.
Why wouldn't I feel resentment? You know, you open your mouth and you be honest, and then all of a sudden, bam.
But there were plenty of times after that. I'm sorry, but I got to say, there were plenty of times after that, as time went on, when it was important for Scott to stay and do overtime where I would approve overtime.
All right, there it is. I guess it's resolved, Pat.
I think it's resolved. You're getting overtime. You're going to develop a better attitude.
Yes, much
you feel
better.
part of the team.
Yes.
Gary, Bubba Booey's not going to ignore you, turn around, but you also have to respect his position and what he does.
Okay.
What is it, Benji?
It's just not coming out. Scott is treated like dirt around here by interns on up.
Well,
I'm not saying...
But it works both ways, I got to tell you, because Scott will treat interns like dirt.
Never. I never treat interns like dirt.
Don't make me start the parade.
Who did I treat like dirt as an intern?
A lot of the interns say that you will yell at them. And you should.
Is that true? Do you yell at interns?
I have on occasion yelled at interns.
Is that a yes?
Yes. I don't like to, because they're here to help. And
hey, Pat, this is some case, huh? Yeah, you know what? This is going to blow your mind, pal.
It's all my fault.
Do me a favor. What's it cost to have you here full time? Talk to Tom about that.
Yeah. Can I say one thing in closing?
Yes.
Scott's not obligated to stay at this job. I'm looking at a guy who feels like he's not respected, that's treated like dirt, who continues to stay. And there's a part of me that says, well, either stand up for yourself and go somewhere else, or sort of take what you have here and say, these are the cards I've been dealt, and this is how I'm going to play it.
Makes sense, Scott. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I can leave anytime I want, I suppose. I mean, you know, if I don't like it, then...
Or you can choose a better attitude and attack this job.
Right.
You know what? Let me say this about Scott, because nobody's coming to poor Scott's defense.
Right.
Scott loves this job.
But it's hard
why?
to tell.
I'm trying to figure out now why I love this job.
I wouldn't know that.
I don't think... You don't recognize that.
I don't, because he never lets me know that.
He's not recognized for loving... I see it. He loves this job.
I would never know that. I wouldn't. All you do is complain, and I think, how would I know you love this job?
God, is Robin right? Do you love this job?
I absolutely love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I mean, even...
I bet you didn't even know I knew that,
Why are you
Scott.
laughing?
Where are you going to go?
Yeah, where am I going to go?
Let's be honest.
But even so, he absolutely loves being associated with this show. He loves working on this show. He
Some
takes
resolution.
great pride.
Robin, we have to just add a little resolution here. Scott, when Gary asks for something,
right,
one of those urgent...
Pat has made me realize something. I got to say the guy's good. In order to be respected and remembered and considered, you've got to make yourself invaluable.
Okay.
And your work is top-notch.
Thank you.
I've gone to Tom many times. Believe me, Tom's no fan of yours, I don't think. And I'm going to tell you something.
I would notice it.
If you left tomorrow, I don't even think Tom would notice.
He would love me to leave tomorrow.
But I would notice. I tell him what a great job you do.
Thank you.
I tell him all the time what a great job you do.
Thank you.
I said, Scott is invaluable.
Don't make me cry.
No, I'm telling you.
Scott, do you...
And I've told you
listen
this.
and enjoy this. This is what you're craving.
I've told you this before.
Yes.
I've sat you down and said, Scott, you're really important to me and the show. Be part of the meetings.
Okay.
Be part of the intern program here. Be part of everything. Make friends with everyone. Be enthusiastic. If you are, if it's true what Robin says, that you love the job, then let everyone know you love the job. Embrace it. Be proud to be a Howard Stern show guy.
A young lover of
And you will become even more valuable. Even, dare I say, to Tom. Tom said, God, this guy's so upbeat. He keeps things going.
Yeah. It's really hard.
We can't lose him. If Howard ever leaves, I got to have this guy. Now, Robin, why didn't you invite Scott? I'll tell you why. You don't even have to answer. She didn't invite you to the party because who thinks of you? You're never around.
That's not it. That's not it at all. Everybody was thought of, but I had a set number of people I could invite, and I had to cut in various places. So lots of people I would have loved to have been there couldn't be there.
And by the way, yes, Scott does fight with interns. Here's a tape of Scott fighting with the interns.
Oh, dear.
I didn't deny that I didn't fight.
That's right. Just so everyone knows we're not making stuff up. You've got to get a better attitude. Absolutely.
Go do your little thing. Okay. You're a intern, that's right, pal. Yeah, really. And you're a 50-year-old, and you're acting like you're in 6th grade, okay? Look, recess is over.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
What is your problem?
Do you understand what's going on here? You have no clue what's going on here. So before you open your mouth, why don't you find out some facts?
I have no clue because you're not telling me.
Why don't you find out some facts before you open your mouth?
What are the facts that you're talking about? Huh?
Oh, there you go. I could play the whole thing.
This will change, right?
Well, if somebody disrespects me and steps all over me and hits me over the head with a baseball bat, what do you expect me to do?
Hold on. Can I answer that?
Yeah. Do I do it the wrong way?
No, I do get angry with you, and I do, even this morning with Sal, I might have jumped on a little bit about the farting thing, although that was inappropriate. But I take a lot of crap around here, and I swallow a lot of crap, and there's lots of times where I love to say to people above and below me, go after yourself, and I don't.
Takes two people to fight, Scott. One's got to have a good attitude. One's got, if there's a bad attitude, then somebody's got to have a good attitude, or you wind up with an argument. And people with bad attitudes don't get good things more often than not.
I know that, but I just don't like being taken advantage of. That gets me really, worked up.
Well, taken advantage of by an intern?
Well, if somebody comes and just starts, ragging on me or cursing me out,
taking advantage
I don't know what
of you.
started that argument. I don't even remember it.
You know what? We had 2 semesters ago, an intern came in here on his second day and started really making fun of me. I was pissed at that intern the entire semester, but I didn't let him know it. He left. I shook his hand. I thought we gave that guy a great opportunity, and he immediately turned on me for no good reason.
Well, he'll never have a job with you either.
But fine, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm done. I'm not going to sit there and hammer an intern. I know how I feel. I am confident enough in what I do to not care what he thinks, meaning the intern.
Right.
That's a good point, Scott.
Pat,
he told you, Howard Stern told you that you're the best engineer. on the planet. So no one, unless you give them permission, can make you feel lousy now. No one. No intern, no one.
Your problem is you don't believe that I'm telling you the truth.
Do you believe him?
No, I do. I believe you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't believe. You think that you're here just because, well, no one else is here. No, you're here because I wanted you here.
And you know how...
But I think one of Scott's biggest problems is he's just not being heard. He's not being heard.
I'll tell you something.
Well, who would listen to him with that monotone?
But the funny thing is, you know, everybody's saying, well, Scott doesn't yell. Scott yells at me all the time, and I just stand there until when he's finished, I give him whatever I want him to do. He goes and does it.
Well, you're lucky she has a good attitude. Other people don't.
And the other thing I want to say to Scott, I started to think yesterday about what life on the show would be without Scott. And I sort of think that...
How good would it be?
No, he knows... I'm not talking about the attitude. I'm talking about the quality of the work. He knows the show better than anyone else. And trying to teach someone new that would be very difficult. These new guys do good work with the current stuff. Scott's got the history of the show in his head. He's got 20 years of knowing what I want and what you want in his head.
And I can say for a fact that he will go out of his way to do whatever he can for you. If you need something, Scott will turn over this entire
I don't see that.
building to
Sounds
find
like a
you.
Pat, punch Scott in the face. Let's see what happens.
So you don't, Gary, you don't see that. I'll tell you why you don't see that. Because you usually send down stuff with an intern. Here, give this to Scott, and then you're oblivious to what.
Listen. I know.
All right, let me look. Pat, no offense to you. You did a great job, but
Howard,
forget these two. It's tough. It's tough. All right, Pat is a relationships expert.
I thought he did a great job.
He did good.
Yeah.
He did a real good job.
Tough.
But you two are very thick.
We're brick walls.
Yeah.
All right, let's end it. Howard, like this. Come on.
What is this?
Hugs.
Hugs?
Oh, come on. Yeah. Pat, come here.
Can I say it in my best Philly accent? I ain't no homo.
Come here.
Hug each other.
Get in here.
Go ahead.
Come on, you're on the same team. Hug. Get in there. Give it.
There
you go. Howard.
Very good, Pat. You're good. When is your show on?
Every day. Here in New York, it's UPN 9 at 2 and 2:30. Chicago's the same. LA, 10 o'clock in the morning on UPN. Philly, CBS at 3 o'clock. It's on every
Tom,
station,
go
every
make
day.
out with Pat.
I've seen Pat speak. He's a great presenter. He spoke at our managers' meetings. He was awesome.
Thanks, Tom. Well, congratulations, Pat. You've just worked with the two most difficult people on the
Howard,
planet.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. And we will be back right after these words.
What is it about old girlfriends that can really piss a guy off? Sam Kinison and Jessica Hahn.
I'm glad this went down. I don't feel bad about not calling her now.
Oh, Sam, you wouldn't have called me. You haven't called me in a year and a half.
You don't want to call her?
No. Oh, cut it out. You haven't called me in a year and a half. What, you have a girlfriend you can't think for yourself?
All right, listen, Jessica.
We're not getting anywhere with this conversation.
He goes on TV and says, I put her on a plane just like Jim Baker did. I used it, and then you said this, I have it on tape. I used it, and then I put it right back on a plane. Just
That's
like
all right. I have you saying I fell asleep inside.
Oh, cut the crap, Sam.
Well, I don't think I can...
Listen, this ain't the Pat Cooper rerun, babe. But it is your style.
I don't think that we can get this
But
together.
if I set you up, it's not...
I don't want to
it's a
get
big
it together,
tragedy.
Howard. All I want
if I set you up with Bon Jovi, that's like, how could you do that, Howard? But you can let me walk in here and deal with this, right? That's all right. That's okay. It's okay for you to make fun of my brother's suicide, man. And if it wasn't you, Howard, anybody else, brother, we'd have a whole different scene happening there.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
trust me.
Okay.
Babe.
All right. Okay. All right, listen. This is not working out very well.
No, not at all. Working out very well.
Howard, all I did was call because he was on the air.
do another Mr. Ed routine, babe, while your mom's dying,
Oh,
all right?
shut up. Sam, I did that before.
No, come on.
You want to play? Come on.
All right, listen, Jessica, thanks for calling.
Be funny, man. Come on, Howard.
You're listening to the always playful Howard Stern.
Just me or what, but this is satellite radio has suddenly become one of the most important topics in broadcasting.
Absolutely. You were a good move for them to make.
Yeah, evidently.
Who was talking about it before? Nobody.
No one. But it's really one of the most exciting things I've done in my career, and I never could have imagined.
You know what I'm thinking about? There are some people who used to be on regular radio who got kicked off.
Yeah.
And, you know, they've always tried to be you and insinuate that they are. And they made a move, but nobody cared.
No one cared. But the thing is that it is really remarkable the amount of attention this has gotten, and rightly so. I do think it's going to be big. Chauncey, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Howard, two news items. You know, you're talking about you being in the news while you were on vacation. The two big ones that I saw were, one, Robin leaving the show for TV.
Right.
And the other one being the fact that Infinity has upped the ante, so to speak, with censorship. And if any, from what I read, tell me if I'm wrong, if any jock on any of the Infinity shows crosses the line, if it's one FCC complaint, they're going to suspend that jock.
Well, where do I begin? Let's.
Yeah, did that come out while we were away?
Yeah. Well, Viacom paid off the FCC $3.5 million while we were away.
I did not know that.
The headline used the term sudden death.
Yeah, well,
Daily News.
Let me tell you everything I feel and everything I know, because I don't know much, but I feel a lot. But first of all, with the Robin thing, I was sitting at home, and the newspaper, was that Robin was leaving the show because she got her own show through Sony Pictures, and a talk show of some sort. So I read that, and I went, that's kind of a kooky article, because I was thinking, well, I mean, not that I know, I haven't spoken to you about this, but my theory was that, well, what is going on with this?
Well, let me hear your theory first. You know what? I said, I didn't know anything was going to come out in the papers.
Right.
And I was away. And the first I heard about it, I was getting off the plane on Friday, and the guy sitting behind me asked me for an autograph just as I was getting off, and he says, and I just heard you're leaving the show, that you signed a new deal that'll take you off the show. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Then I heard it was the Post, and I said, oh, then they got it wrong.
Yeah, they get everything wrong, because there was something else they got wrong, too. They were writing about this whole satellite thing, and they were writing about the FCC thing, and they were writing that if I make one comment that gets me, in trouble with the FCC, if Michael Powell even complains about me, that they're going to fire me. So that caused a whole bunch of phone calls to Tom and a whole bunch of things. So anyway, your story came out, and my theory on it was that you had signed a development deal. This is the way I look at it. Which a lot of people sign. Like, Artie signed about 5 of them.
That's all Artie does.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get a condo.
Yeah, you signed a development deal to develop your own talk show, which I think would be great. I would watch it, provided you had some chicks on there that get naked or are good-looking.
Oh, sure, that's daytime TV all over.
Whatever. Haven't you learned anything working here? So, I saw that, and I was like, oh, wow, cool, like a development deal to make your own show. And even if you had your own show, you could certainly work here. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, but then if it took off, like, in the future, then you have your own thing going or whatever. So, I was like, this is so silly. Like, they're saying you're leaving the show. If you were leaving the show, I would know that.
I think that the Post was just looking for a sensational headline.
Yeah. And then all the news stations picked it up and said, well, Robin Quivers is leaving the show. And I go, that's just not true.
You're kidding.
Because everywhere I went, like, people went, oh, hey, I hear Robin's leaving the show. That's terrible. And, I got a lot of email. And I said, she's not leaving the show. I mean, maybe sometime in the future if her show is as big as, like, Ellen DeGeneres or Oprah or somebody.
But I would also have had to not enjoy being here.
Yeah. It was really weird. So I said, well, why?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Howard. Can I ask a question to Robin about that?
Sure.
Robin, if you had the choice of your own show or being Howard's newswoman or co-host, however you want to describe yourself, which would you rather have?
I've made the same choice for 23 years.
No, but no, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I could have always done this, Chauncey. You don't know anything about my life or what's offered to me.
Besides, why would she have to do one and not the other?
Right.
Why would it have to be a choice? But, I mean, it was so weird. It was just like a weird article. I went like, wow, everybody just tries to screw us up.
Well, that's what I said. I looked at it and I said, whoa, there's, the Post doing a great job of trying to put wedges between people.
Yeah, it was really weird. And I knew it was like I was happy for you. It was a good announcement, Robin getting a deal with Sony. I mean, God knows what they pay you just to be in development. I mean, it's got to be good. And then she gets to develop her own show. And why shouldn't she have her own show? In fact, I was going to talk to you about over at Sirius getting you your own show, too. You know what I mean?
Believe me, these are all, thoughts. And the thing is that...
Even if you did like an hour a month, like your own thing.
Right. Well, what it meant to me was, I didn't know what you were going to do in the next, year. And so I said, you know what, I should start developing something now that, maybe I could go into in the future.
So what kind of show is this, like an Oprah show?
No, definitely not.
Well, I would do that. That's easy.
Well, Oprah's doing that.
Yeah, well, so what? So Oprah's doing Donahue. You might as well do the same thing. What would you do? Let me hear what's going on.
Well, mine would be more of a magazine show.
Magazine?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, reporters come in and talk to you, and then they go to a piece?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that sort of thing. In the daytime for, that audience.
Why don't you just give away a car every day?
I'm going to give away a lot of stuff. There'll be a lot of contests, a lot of, as I see it, there'll be a lot of giving away.
Really?
A lot of developing, a lot of discovering.
Bang a different celebrity every week and then talk about it.
Well, that would be fun.
My first guest, David Duchovny, I banged last week.
David and I slept together last night. How was it for you, David?
Yeah, that would be great. I would watch that.
That's a ratings grabber.
Sure. I guess that leaves me and you already doing the show while Robin's off banging David Duchovny. All right.
I'll bang him here live.
Oh.
Robin, I see a lot of problems, Robin.
I'm sure you do, Chauncey.
Well, and I'll tell you right off the bat what I see to be a problem. There's going to be problems with guests publicists that don't like Howard Stern, or you're going to try and get people.
It's not a guest-driven show.
Nothing to do with celebrities.
No, not unless they want to come on.
Ooh, there goes your problem, Chauncey. Shot down.
Troubleshooter.
No celebrities.
I see a conflict of interest.
A conflict of interest.
It's not a conflict. It's just you're saying that her image from this show might conflict with the women's audience in daytime, but she could turn that around on a dime. I mean, who has a bigger sort of weird thing with the audience than Ellen DeGeneres? Those housewives accepted a lesbo. Right. And they all pretend she's not. Same with Rosie O'Donnell. They all just kind of closed their eyes and swallowed their bitter medicine that these chicks were doing other chicks.
It's the same with Pee Wee Herman. You know he's weird, but you watched him anyway.
Not me.
I'm talking about people. Actually, people put their kids in front of the TV set and left them with Pee Wee.
He was too weird for me.
But Howard falls into a different category from pedophiles and lesbians. I think Howard's even higher than that.
Might be. Could be. But, I mean, audiences...
Hey, I think there are a lot of women who like Howard.
Yeah. See? Hey, who knows? You know what, though? You do your own thing.
Yeah, you try out things.
And you know what? Then you just, become a different person on that show.
That's right.
That's all.
There's definitely a lot of women who like Robin, though. That's the thing. I mean, they have a lot of respect for her that she could deal with all this crap. That's what I hear from women.
You know what it is? Here's the deal. Yeah. Robin's got a high degree of visibility from this show. The first show everyone will check out because everyone will be curious to see what Robin's like without Howard. That'll get her a huge audience. And if the show's halfway decent and they put her in a halfway decent time slot, the thing will take off. You know that. People don't give a crap about images. If I went on tomorrow...
And that's what one of the things I want to do is cut through people's own BS, because they say all this stuff, but they live a completely different way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? And, see, already it's interesting. So, so here's my thing. So it's like... I don't even believe audiences. Like, if tomorrow I went on CNN and became like an anchor man...
You could do that overnight.
I could do it overnight.
Remember, Mike Wallace used to host game shows.
Right. People don't care.
And sell cigarettes.
I'm serious, Chauncey. Nobody cares.
Well, Howard, one other TV show. Is it too early to talk about the other TV show?
What other TV show?
With someone who's very close to you?
The TV show with someone who's close to me. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, leave that out of this.
All right.
Leave that out of the mix.
Oh.
Everyone associated with you has their own TV.
No, I mean, it's all right. I mean, Beth got this show that she does for Spike TV.
Uh-huh. Right. She was telling me about it.
Yeah.
But I didn't get many of the details.
But, she just started with them. It's too early to promote because there's nothing to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
She hasn't really started yet.
What's the other deal? Are you going to get suspended if you get an FCC complaint?
Well, this is a weird story. Again, I'm sitting at home for the week. I can't go away for a week without relaxing. I can't somehow relax because everything
Am I nuts, or everything seems to revolve around me?
That's why you have to go away. You got to go way away.
Yeah, but you know what? Even if I go to, like, the Caribbean, they have this little newspaper they hand out. They find you. You know, you somehow get word. You know what I mean?
But then that's what I'm saying. Don't go to the Caribbean. You got to go away. You got to go to Morocco.
Where do you go? Morocco?
I got really pissed off this week.
Dysentery.
I got really pissed off this week when I read that Viacom paid off their FCC fines.
And what were those fines about? Were they all our fines, or
no?
There was the Janet Jackson in there. No.
Janet Jackson's not in there.
Huh.
Well, here's what happens. There was a guy in Detroit that said a bunch of stuff. There was the Opie and Anthony show, and then there was some of my complaints, all mixed up together. So they went and made a big sort of agreement to pay off the FCC. Now, that's a sad day, because Viacom had basically always said, when Mel was here, we're not paying any fines.
We don't feel we did anything wrong.
Yeah. But then Mel did pay off a bunch of my fines, but said he didn't. Like, he did it in a weird way.
Got it. They call it not a fine.
Right. So Viacom's looking at me leaving, I think. This is what I'm guessing. They're looking at me leaving, and they're like, you know what, just pay these fines. Now, what happens is that makes the FCC powerful. It makes Michael Powell powerful. In fact, I think some magazine just named him Man of the Year.
Oh, no.
Because they said he has more power in this country than anyone over the media. People are just bowing to he's made himself the commissar of good taste.
Viacom, even if they were going to do that, they should have waited until after we were gone.
There was a great article in the New York Times in the Arts and Leisure section by Frank Rich called, God damn it, what the hell's the name of it? Goddamn article. You. It was called the Great Indecency Hoax. That's what it was called. And it's so goddamn true, man. It's like, you know, this is paraphrasing the article. Powell fashions himself as the commissar of all things cultural. Like he just talks about everything now, and he goes, I don't know if there's anything indecent about the NFL or running that thing with Nicolette Sheridan, but I think Walt Disney would be flipping over in his grave. It's like, shut up.
I'm saddened.
I'm sad. Like, who are you? Where did you come from? This is not for you to be. He is constantly in the news. He's getting his name out there. You know the guy has a hard-on to be famous.
And, now he gets interviewed all the time. Well, what do you think of this, Mr. Commissioner?
On his website, the guy was having... He took it down out of embarrassment when I started pointing it out. There's still a link to it. He doesn't know that. You can find it. But he used to have pictures of himself with Aretha Franklin and Mickey Mouse and, like, all the different celebrities, you know.
He had met.
I mean, the guy's psychotic. And now he's going on television show after television show, and I don't know if it's indecent, but I believe Walt Disney is turning over in his grave. No one asked you to be the cultural editor, if you will, of this society.
Yeah, all of a sudden we have, they have that board in Canada, and we used to laugh because, this board in Canada sits and listens to radio shows and decides whether other people can hear it or not.
Yeah.
We've gotten that way here.
So anyway, they go on to say that a poll says that 22% of the voters said on November 2nd that they cared most about moral values. And then Frank Rich goes, he forgets that percentage is actually down from 35% in 2000 and 40% in 1996. So this perception that everyone's somehow more moral and wants the FCC's involvement is a lie. Then the FCC claims they received 159 complaints, which led to $1.2 million in fines against Fox Network and Married by America, which isn't even on the air anymore. And the actual number of complaints was 3.
Yeah.
3 complaints.
Even 159 to get over $1 million in fines is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, do you think that Infinity paid that fine while you're still on the air, kind of as a dig, not to be, not to...
Well, wait, I'll get to that. So 159 complaints, right? Here's the math. There were only 90, not 150. All 90 were written by 23 individuals. Of the 23, all but 2 were identical repetitions of a form letter circulated by the Parents Television Council.
Right. So they're really the only ones complaining.
Yeah. And who is the Parents Television Council? We don't know. And then he goes on to point out that, like, ABC did not receive one complaint phone call or email about Nicolette Sheridan, you know, pulling her towel down in front of a black football player.
Right.
And he goes on, even Rush Limbaugh didn't discuss it on air until Wednesday because he's an ass. He heard about it. He saw it. He didn't complain.
Yeah, he wasn't bothered by it until he found out somebody else.
He went on the air and he said, I'm deeply disturbed by what I've seen on ABC. I'm deeply disturbed. Get out of here, you fat ass, sweaty bastard.
You are a Vicodin addict.
Yeah, you shut up. You're a complete phony.
Disturbed.
What a complete phony.
You're just disturbed, isn't it, right there?
The complaint started 24 hours or more after the Monday night game, after the mob led by the family groups assembled. And then they called the American Family Association and groups like them letter-writing factories. They just spew out these letters.
They probably haven't even had any contact with the shows they're complaining about.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And so that's the great indecency hoax. You know, the children have to be saved kind of thing. Meanwhile, what's football? If you really want to save kids, don't have two huge men on steroids banging into each other and destroying one another's bodies.
It's only fun if somebody gets injured.
Yeah. So, Rush Limbaugh. I had goosebumps. I hadn't had Vicodin in months.
I was in a oxycontin sweat.
What I was seeing deeply disturbed me.
If I had been on drugs, ladies and gentlemen.
Deeply disturbed me. I
might have been able to handle it.
I was thinking about my third divorce, and I was deeply disturbed.
It sounds like that broad's going to take him for some cash.
Yeah. Oh,
so ridiculous. Yeah, he's disturbed.
He's disturbed. He is disturbed.
That's all you have to say is he's disturbed.
Yeah.
End of story.
I was disturbed.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So when I saw that they paid the fines, I was kind of like...
And this wipes the slate clean for them, too? Is that what the deal is?
Yeah, except for Janet Jackson. And they refused to pay that. But, you know, the thing is that it kind of makes me feel sad because I do think this has something to do with me leaving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think I ever would have been lumped in because the company, even Sumner Redstone, has said from the beginning, I don't do anything indecent. Now, they're claiming when they paid that they said the guy in Detroit was indecent. They're admitting there was indecency there, but they're not saying that about me. But that wasn't clear in any of the articles, that they're not admitting that I was indecent, but they're just paying up everything. And then it said in the paper that if anyone, including me, gets any kind of complaint from the FCC, one, they're suspending me and then firing me. And then I went, well, that's...
One?
Yeah.
A complaint, not even an actual citing. Just, you know, we have had a complaint.
Yeah, like a complaint from the FCC, which is a notice of apparent liability.
Right, they called it sudden death.
Right.
That's what it says.
So then I read that in the paper, so I quickly called Tom on the phone, and I said, look, I need some clarification here. You're telling me you guys work the delay button here in New York. You got a delay button in every radio station almost. And I'll go on the air, you'll let it through, and somehow I'm fired?
You're fired, yes.
I was like, well, what about you guys getting fired? Why am I the one getting fired?
Yeah, how about cleaning house?
Yeah, I mean, why? If I'm taking all the heat here and responsibility, then I need a letter telling me that you guys are responsible, not me. Because I really don't know anymore what the hell the FCC wants.
It's become too confusing.
Yeah, and that's why I'm getting out. I'm completely run ragged over this. I don't even understand what it is these guys are trying to say.
Like we said a couple weeks ago, when ABC decides to run Saving Private Ryan, and 66 local stations say, we can't take the risk.
Well,
after it was played on the air for 2 years straight without complaint.
Well, I'll tell you something even better. On one show, speaking of Saving Private Ryan, Michael Powell was on. And they said to him, it was a reporter or a show, I don't know which one, but I read about this. They said to him, what can you tell stations who want to run Saving Private Ryan? And he wouldn't answer. Now, which means even if the material can be seen ahead of time, he will not answer if it's indecent or not. Because he waits for the public to react and then finds people. So now they were in the position of going to him ahead of time, and he wouldn't even say whether it was indecent. So he censored this material without a discussion.
Yeah.
To think about what just happened, what I just said. He wouldn't answer. Instead of saying, yeah, it's fine to run that, he won't do it. You know why? Because if he says it's fine to run that, and people looks like an ass.
He's not taking that chance.
Right.
He wants to be their commissar.
Right. There is the weirdest thing going on. So when Viacom, we're sitting on vacation, Viacom bows to this ridiculous FCC. There's a blanket statement. Okay, we'll pay you $3.5 million. $3.5 million.
Amazing.
To the federal government. God knows what they're going to do with it.
Where does the money go? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
Getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
But I got to tell you, I was completely depressed. Like, on the one hand, I was elated that I'm leaving here. The second hand, I was like, well, wait a second. I still have a year here, supposedly. You know, what
does it mean?
What does it mean? Like I said to Tom, you got to clarify this.
So what did Tom say?
Tom evidently has been talking to my agent and my lawyer, and everyone's trying to figure out, you know, how to address it. Tom agreed. Tom was like, well, wow, I don't know. You know, I gotta go look into it. You know, it's very complicated for broadcasters. So it was weird. I actually went shopping on Friday, and I walk into the store, and who's standing there? Les Moonves, the head of the company, with his unbelievably hot girlfriend. Julie Chen. Jesus Christ, I had no idea how hot that chick is.
He's so horny.
Really? She's that hot, huh?
God, I'm sitting there. Oh, my God. Forget Les. Well, you know, this Julie Chen has the most perfect body I've ever seen on a chick in my life.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen her body.
Is she short, though?
I don't know. What?
I'm saying I don't think I've ever seen her body, because I've just seen her face from being on TV.
Let me tell you something. Her face is perfect.
Really?
Perfect.
And she's not short or stubby. She's perfect.
No. Oh, my frigging God.
I always thought at least you might be stubby.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, and, like, Beth was trying on some clothes, and then Julie was coming out modeling for Les.
You're kidding. She does that thing?
Well, yeah.
She's supposed to be a newswoman.
Beth was doing the same. Well, you know, not modeling, but, like, you know, saying, hey, honey, what do you think of this?
Yes, but a newswoman shouldn't be running around doing that.
Oh, why not?
Come on.
She wanted to know if her sweater was too tight, and I'm looking at it going, oh, baby, it's perfect.
What does Les say?
Les didn't want to say anything, I think, because I was sitting there. But I'm like, Les, tell her it's fine. Get 2 of those. Just put her in a pair of panties.
Do they have it in other colors? Get them all.
I'm talking to Les, it was actually good I got to see him, because it was really weird. I'm walking to the store, and we've had some weird stuff going on. And, like, we said hello, and then he was walking around and stuff, and then I said, this is so stupid. I went over, I said, Les, look, you know, things have been weird. I said, I know I'm leaving, and you know, this had nothing to do with you. In fact, you've been nothing but a gentleman. He really has been nice. And I said, this had nothing to do. He goes, I know. He goes, they're giving you better money. The FCC thing is completely out of control. He goes, I totally understand.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Yeah, and I just said, yeah, and I said, and, you know, no hard feelings. I said, there's a couple of things going on I'd love to talk to you about that I'm not happy about, the way this is being handled. But, you know, there's nothing personal here. And then once we said that, we were back to our hot chicks, realizing we both had something in common.
It's really important.
So I'm sitting there, and then Les comes over, and the girls were in the room trying stuff on. And Beth couldn't find anything to try on that she liked. And so Julie found a few things, thank God, that she liked.
So you enjoyed her show.
So she come out the show last night. I just, like, kept my face buried in the New York Times, but, like, I'd look up, because I didn't want to, like, be checking out his chick. But I saw Les checking out my chick. So it was like, yeah, you know what, screw this, I'm looking. So so Julie Chen's in a pair of tight black stretch pants. And she's trying on these sweaters, and she was concerned that this, like top that she had was too tight. It gripped her in every...
All the right places.
And she's going, I think it's too tight. And I'm like, oh, my God. It's so not too tight. Any it fits your body.
Like it was made for her?
It was, I swear, it's from the Julie Chen collection. And I don't know how bad Les' divorce is, but believe me, whatever it is he's going through, it's worth it. I just wanted to say congratulations, man. It is worth it.
Oh, my goodness.
Hold on to that broad.
Well, he's never seemed happier. When he walks, he has a little lift.
Oh, my God. No wonder he's been nice.
It's almost like he's walking on air.
He's like, hi, Howard.
He's happy.
Ear delicious.
Ear delicious. So,
you are ear delicious.
So then she had to try on this white sweater, and she was concerned the neckline was plunging a little bit. And I'm looking, I'm going, no, it's not plunging enough. I just want to help you with your choice of outfits here, because Les is being too much of a gentleman here.
So she's got nice everything, nice breasts. And
well, oh, my God. But like Les...
I had no idea.
I think Les axed the sweater. And Beth and I were like, she should have gotten the goddamn sweater. It was perfect on her.
You didn't know.
Well, he's got to say no to something. Everything probably looks perfect on her.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he say yes to giving her voiceover work? And
I don't know. Well, Beth,
say no to the sweater.
Beth said to me, oh, my God, that Julie Chen is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I go, you're not kidding.
Really? Wow.
She goes, you're in love with Julie Chen. I said, I am. You're right. I'm in love with her.
I have to admit it. You caught me.
Yeah. I'm in love. Oh, my God. I mean, you have no idea what's going on there.
Yeah.
I've seen her. I never was that impressed.
Oh, my God.
You've seen her in person, Robin?
Yeah, I've seen them out together.
I've never seen her in person.
You didn't look close enough.
I guess. I was too busy looking at Les, maybe.
Maybe that was it. Yeah, Beth thought Les was good looking. I said, no. Like, we're not going there. Les is not good looking.
We're not talking about Les.
Let's calm down.
She goes, they make a nice looking couple. I said, you know what? No, they don't. But, yeah, that was kind of fun going shopping with Les.
So you didn't make a time to make this call to talk about things. You're not really going to do that.
No. It was uncomfortable enough. But, I mean, he's not a bad guy. The whole thing's just gotten so out of hand with me leaving and really Joel Hollander trying to be the big man in all of this. I know it's his fault. But that's going to bite Joel in the ass because the radio division isn't doing great. And when they fire Joel's ass, he better not come looking for a job over at Sirius. I don't want to hear about it. It ain't going to happen because he just hasn't been nice to me.
Wow.
But I'm a little shocked by that, too. Nobody did anything to him.
He wasn't here long enough.
Yeah, I mean, really. When did you get in my life? Like, all of a sudden, he's like, my proud papa.
Maybe you should have checked with somebody about your history with this company.
Yeah. I mean, and I was upfront about the whole thing. I really was. I said, I'm talking to satellite company. I'm talking to everybody.
Believe me, I know. I mean, even before Mel left, he had approached you. You said the same thing to Mel.
I did. Mel came to me and said, if you could get a better offer in satellite, you should take it. And I said, all right, I'll look into it. That's what I did. I mean, when you're getting that kind of vibe, and you can't get on any new stations,
right?
What does it tell you?
Sort of stopped, and nobody's telling you that the dam is going to break in your favor.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening, Rodney?
Howard, up here in Syracuse, they're cutting every reference to Sirius out.
Oh, that's so silly.
Is it ridiculous?
That's ridiculous. Listen, it's part of my life. It's where I'm going. And by the way, regular radio, overreacting to me leaving, panicking, if you will, is laughable. It shows you how weak-minded everyone is. It's laughable.
It's going to be weak-dollared for them. That's the problem. They're just looking at the bottom line. They don't really care about what you're doing.
It's crazy. Who cares? I mean, it's like when I wrote my books and did movies and stuff, nobody felt threatened. Yeah. To me, satellite radio isn't even like regular radio. It's more like selling movie tickets. It's more like a movie. It's like you're saying, hey, you got to pay to get in.
Don't we talk about television?
Yeah.
Television is a direct competitor to radio.
Yeah. I'll talk about your new TV deal. I don't care. I really will. Who cares?
Right.
So edit all you want. It's up to you guys. Edit whatever you want out. I'll talk about whatever's going on, and you guys edit whatever you want out. That's the deal. And if you don't like what I'm doing, just play music. What can I tell you?
They took you right off on Friday. You weren't even on up here on Friday.
I think we weren't on anywhere on Friday. Were we on Friday? Do we have a best of show?
We might not have.
Yes.
We did?
Oh.
We had one on Thursday, too. We had one every day last week.
Oh, and they took it off?
In Syracuse?
Nothing. In Syracuse, all we had was the 2 local droids up here talking about sports.
Wonder why they did that in Syracuse. I mean, I know we're highly rated. Why would they?
They wouldn't even answer the phone at the radio station.
Why wouldn't they run best of, Gare? Did they say?
No.
I had no idea that they did.
Hey, what do I know? You know what, dude?
Yeah, who makes that decision?
I don't know what's going on.
Who does?
It's the same people who make decisions like you got to play 10 records an hour if you got a guy like me doing a show that people want to hear.
Yep.
It's the same crap over and over again.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to control.
True.
Hey, maybe they're trying those guys out. When I leave, they can replace me. So maybe that was...
Yeah, well, they'll lose the readers. They'll lose the listeners on that one. That was a horrible show.
All right, dude. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Art. FCC.
So true. FCC. This is what happens when you give somebody so much power. Now you're talking about women dropping towels, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah, way too many hands stirring the pot.
Carrie, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
Okay.
I wanted to know, when you interviewed Michael Powell, I heard bits and pieces of the interview. Did you ever ask him if he's read the First Amendment?
Well, first of all, I didn't interview him. I called into a radio show.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I called into a radio show and sort of tried to talk to him, and he basically answered some things, but for the most part, they cut me off. So, I never got to ask him about the First Amendment.
I can't believe the scrutiny that you all go through. As a high school journalism advisor, I have more leeway than you do.
I know. Hey, do me a favor, just for the audience, can you compare yourself to Julie Chen? Where do you stand? Are you better looking than her or less better looking than her? Well,
I would love to be in the same class as her. Unfortunately, I wasn't sweater shopping this weekend. I was satellite radio shopping this weekend.
Nice.
Because we're going with you, baby.
Thanks, baby. I'll see you there.
Okay, bye-bye.
Later.
Nice. There you go. Chicks. We need chicks.
And you know what? That radio looked perfect on her.
It did. To me, you're better looking than Julie Chen.
Wow, now I can't wait to see Julie Chen.
I'm telling you, man. You've got no. You know what? Here's the show. You think CBS is always looking for shows? Julie Chen goes shopping.
Tries on sweaters.
Just sweaters and...
Shopping with Julie Chen.
Yeah, and just let us look at her shop. I'm telling you, I bet you, if she agreed to that, I could do a special on CBS.
Share.
Yeah, an hour. Shopping with Julie Chen. Every dude would tune in.
What is she, like, got a half Asian thing going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like half.
She's not quite white.
Right. Perfect.
You think she's half Asian? I don't know anything about her background, but...
She could be Mexican. I don't care. I don't care if she's black,
you
white.
You didn't even notice.
I don't care what she is.
She looks like an Asian.
Yeah, I like that. I've never had an Asian. I've never experienced an Asian. I got to ask Lonnie from Scores to let me experience an Asian.
Well, you know what? They are talking about finding somebody to replace Dan Rather.
An Asian.
That would be hot.
A hot Asian. Yeah. Tonight on CBS, a hot Asian replaces Dan Rather.
Young, wet bitches. Hot Asian should replace everybody.
I'd like to sample her fortune cookie. Hey, you know who loves Asians? Wood G.
Yes, he does.
Wood G, the famous
Now, has
movie
he
director.
seen Julie Chen?
Wet bitches.
I don't know if he's seen Julie Chen, but I know this is the first Christmas song of our many Christmas songs that will be here before, the actual holiday arrives.
Right.
So here's Wood Yi with his new song, Sushi Smell.
Sushi smell, put it on my face. I don't care if it's cold up there, I love the way it tastes. Sushi smell, wrap her in duct tape. When you travel overseas, it's not considered rape. Going to Hong Kong.
Yes, it is.
With a pistol, throw her in my car. Her hands behind her back.
He's sick.
I'm not into drugs, but I love fortune cookie crack. Sushi smell, put it on my face. I don't care if it's cold up there, I love the way it tastes. Sushi smell, wrap her in duct tape. When you travel overseas, it's not considered rape.
I think he's going to jail.
I was going to say, can't you arrest him just for this song?
This was playing in his store. That's where I found it.
If a guy is intending to do this, I think he should be under arrest. He's going with a gun and some what?
Duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape.
He thinks he's funny.
The pistol.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, what's up, this Suge Knight? Keeping the West Coast, keeping the gangster. It's always a pleasure to be on the show with Howard, because you can say what you want to say, do what you want to do. That's what's up.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey.
You're an actor, right?
I was at a certain point.
Johnny Depp, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he could help you out.
JD.
Would you, you know when these celebrities get up and they read stuff, like at an awards thing? You know, you don't
or
think
a
about
tribute thing.
For the World Trade Center?
Yeah.
Don't you think they sometimes look a little...
False?
False.
Retarded.
Yeah, a little retarded.
Well, no, you know, the problem is the teleprompter that's about 300 yards away.
Is that it?
Well, yeah.
Why can't you just bring papers up with you? Everybody knows you're reading anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring a paper up because I can't read from paper and then look up at the camera.
You can't do that newscaster thing?
And listen, I'm all for helping out. I'll help out anyone. We raised $3.5 million. I'm all for helping out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, no, absolutely.
Yeah, but I just think I'd get in the way. I'd like to go see the concert.
You're not going to go?
I don't know. I can't decide what to do. I want to know what I'm supposed to read.
Just go hang out.
Well, if you ever talk to anybody, you might find out.
Because I want to get up and read something like, I think we should kill Osama bin Laden. You know, something like this. Something radical.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be the only one doing that, that's for sure.
What?
Johnny, where do you stand on all this?
Why do you have to read? Why couldn't you just say whatever you felt like saying?
Because I don't feel anything. No, because the stuff that I say, they throw me right out.
That would be funny.
You see, I don't want to be everybody's buffoon. I don't want to be the guy that gets up there and then they go, oh, it's disgusting, and they throw me up.
Gilbert Gottfried at the Emmys that one year.
Yeah, I just know whatever I say will be misconstrued. Like, I once did a telethon. The only thing I can think of like this, I once did a telethon early on in my career. Easter Seals. And I got up there, and I got in the wheelchair, and I started rolling myself around in it, and I go, hey, this thing's pretty comfortable. I like it. And I was like, I thought I was being cute.
That's cute.
They threw me right out.
He really said he got in the wheelchair. But it's about crippled children. He got in the wheelchair and said, this isn't so bad.
Did you really think...
I go, I'm sick of walking around all the time.
Did you really think critics would go, oh, Howard did a cute thing?
I just end up screwing it up. You know what I mean? And it's a serious cause. I mean, I'm all for raising money. Everyone knows that. I mean, God knows I'm as angry as anybody. But
and one would think you could forget yourself for a moment.
Yeah, please.
What would you do, Johnny? Are you going to do any of these?
I'm not going to be here. You know,
You've abandoned the country.
Yeah, what do? You live in France.
I abandoned the country 3 years ago.
Don't the French hate Americans, though, Johnny?
No, I mean, to be specific, Parisians have a slight problem with Americans every now and again.
But I understand.
Aren't they French?
At this point, Parisians have been walking around with I Love New York T-shirts on.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, they have.
It's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, don't buy it.
You don't believe it.
Because as soon as we ask them if we can fly over to airspace, they get pissed. Yeah. What's your take on all this?
On everything that's happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, who do you want to kill?
I mean, it's the weirdest thing in the world. It's the most devastating, atrocious thing ever.
It's the worst. I mean, because you strike me as like one of those pacifist dudes. I don't know why.
Here's what listen. I wouldn't say I'm a pacifist, but what I think they should do immediately, if not sooner, is create about 300 million gallons of liquid LSD, 25, and saturate Afghanistan at this point.
Right, now, do it with LSD.
Now, what would that accomplish?
Well, at that point, because liquid LSD, as tiny as a pinhead.
Yeah, I've done it, so.
So that would send you spinning for about 2 days, minimum. Like a glass of it would spin you out for about 3 weeks. So that could just calm the situation for a minute. Then you could send like people dressed like the Teletubbies.
And freak them out.
And just do anything you wanted. Make faces at them, whatever.
You know what? He works with Tim Burton.
You know what? That's not crazy, though. What about, okay, if everyone...
I have a feeling that Rumsfeld has thought of that.
See, I don't think you're kidding. I think what you're saying is taint the water with LSD, let's say, over the way they're going to do biological stuff on us. That way you're not killing anyone who's, let's say, civilian.
Exactly.
And then you walk in there and all the goofy dudes, you just freak them out and grab them.
They're just tripping.
Snatch them up.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Giving everyone acid?
What's that?
Giving everyone acid. Open them up a little bit.
But then the government has this whole drug policy.
Well, hey, this
Sounds
is war.
Hypocritical.
Why don't we just tell them we're God when they're on acid? And then they'll understand everything.
Yeah. Or just, like, project some weird film or something for them.
I can't see you living in France. You see, here's a guy.
Why did he leave? See, why did you leave America?
Initially I left America to go into a film, and then, fell in love, had a baby, and that was it.
You married now?
No.
No. Well, not officially.
You don't believe in marriage, right?
No, it's not. It's not a bad thing. I think I'd wait until my daughter was old enough to sort of participate.
Yeah. Walk you down the aisle.
No, your problem is this. You're so friggin' good looking. I don't know a girl who...
Remember poor Kate Moss? She almost did herself in when he left.
Yeah, no girl has ever tried to kill herself over me. You know that. I can't even get girls...
And here's one of the most beautiful girls in the world.
Yeah.
And she can't live without him.
I know you don't want to see anyone kill themselves over you, but you got to feel good on some level when chicks are ready to kill themselves over you.
I would love that.
God almighty.
How cool is
There's
that?
no way you could ever be married because you just have too many opportunities.
And you owe it to the women.
Yeah.
Although, I got to tell you, I interviewed Paul McCartney yesterday, and the dude is seriously... He married Linda 30 years, and now Linda dies. He's right back in a serious relationship, getting married again.
You getting hitched again?
Yeah. What an amazing guy. Could you ever be satisfied with one woman like that? No. Hello?
Hello, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm here. Could you? I was just pondering it. Yeah, no.
Could you ever be satisfied with one woman like that?
Yeah.
That's not true.
You don't cheat.
I'm no cheater.
You aren't.
No, he tells the broads it's over.
Right.
Oh, you mean when he wants to leave, he just goes...
Yeah, you've even said in terms of marriage, don't stay... If you start having desires to be with another person, don't even fight it. Just go do it, right?
Well, if you think about it and it starts to rot your brain, you may as well just go out and hit the streets, so to speak.
Somehow I think... Yeah, I agree. Because otherwise it's just going to get ruined anyway.
Well, yeah, you just got to tell them, if something's gone sideways, and, we got to... I'll be back later.
So when you told Kate Moss this, what happened?
What'd she do? Did she, just jump out a window or something?
Oh.
That's so great. God, I'd love to be you.
You're the coolest.
You're the coolest guy.
You're a great actor, as well as being really good looking.
I never seen the movies in, but he's cool.
It doesn't matter.
Get out of here.
I seen that 21 Jump Street. It's the last I seen him.
He hates that. Will you stop?
What, 21 Jump Street you hate?
No, I said I saw that.
I love that.
Johnny hates it.
You hate that, Johnny?
Well, I actually, to be honest with you, I only saw about 3 episodes.
I got to tell you, man. Yeah, I don't know if word ever gets back to you over there in France. I love you, man. I love your movies. I saw you saw his new movie.
Yeah, you guys were all there the other day.
We went to see From Hell. We loved it.
Oh, good. You guys saw it?
Loved it. Beautiful movie. It's tough. It's Jack the Ripper. I love
all Jack the Ripper stuff. I'm really into him.
Johnny plays a detective who, figures out what's going on with Jack the Ripper and who's doing this thing.
Lately, he's been in a period detective mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Sleepy Hollow to this.
Yeah, this is the bleak period.
Yeah. And every friggin' broad I meet goes, oh, Johnny's so great. Johnny's choices in film are so... And I go, you know what? That's all right. He's taking work.
No, he's not. He turns down work.
What have you... Do you turn down, really good, commercial big movies on purpose?
Well, there's been a couple of just sort of come through, and it just, they just didn't seem like the right thing, That
Like what?
Deed was tainted somehow.
What's the biggest movie you ever turned down because you thought it was just lame?
Well, it would be unfair of me to say
what
I turned. But I'll put it this way. I read about I labored through about 15 pages of Titanic.
It's a horrible movie.
And I was sweating and it was horrible. I couldn't get through it.
So you knew it was horrible, but you probably see yourself, hey, he's a great director. I know this is going to be big. I don't care.
I'm not going to do it.
You knew it was going to. I knew that Titanic would be massive.
But then you wind up in The Astronaut's Wife.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Hey, it seemed like a good idea at the time,
It'd be cool if Johnny Depp had Revenge of the Nerds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm open
But you
to
see,
anything.
I watch every Johnny Depp film. I've seen the good ones and the bad ones.
Well, you haven't seen the new one?
I haven't seen the new one yet.
It's great. From Hell. It opens today at movie theaters everywhere. And I got to say, it's we had I mean, an incredible experience watching it. It's really good. It's shot well. I mean, it kind of looks like a Tim Burton film, actually.
Yeah, they really did a great job. The Hughes brothers really kicked it in the ass.
Man, Heather Graham looks good, too. That's the one part of the movie that mystified me. All the whores.
Yeah.
There's 5 whores in the movie. Heather Graham being one of them. The other 4 have no teeth. They all look about 45 years old.
They're all ancient.
Heather Graham's the hottest whore, and none of the guys are banging her.
Isn't that
she
strange?
can't get work.
Yeah, she can't get laid. But it's cool. I didn't know any of that stuff about Jack the Ripper. I didn't know anything about, like, who was behind it, who Jack the Ripper was. I mean, is that all true?
No, it's one of the theories.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Because nobody does know he was never caught.
Right.
Yeah, and your acting was real good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, real good, man.
You know how Johnny's a real down-to-earth guy, because when, our band played his club once, and he was, like, there, like, loading in the equipment, helping us move the stuff.
That's all an act.
That's eccentric.
Yeah, that's eccentric.
Believe me.
I did that just so you'd say that.
What a life you're having, though. I mean, when I think about it, terrorism has got to frighten the hell out of you, because not only are you good-looking, you get the best-looking broads, you got a great career. I mean, you want your life to go on.
Dream life.
But he was the one, we were getting on his case not too long ago.
For what?
Because I remember a quote, something like, he goes to Hollywood and right away they're offering him movies. When he got off the plane from Paris, they don't even let him breathe. Immediately they're saying, Johnny, we want you to do this, Johnny.
Oh, that's horrible.
Want you to do that.
How dare
and
they?
that was tough. That's why he had to leave.
That happens to me.
Artie was in
So, I mean, to get off a plane and within 45 minutes, have two separate people pitch you, stories about God knows what.
What's your story? Do you have formal training or something?
Formal training in what arena?
Acting. Handling chicks.
In interviews.
Yeah, I mean, when I first moved out to Los Angeles, way back in '83, I was a musician. I did that for years and years, and then started acting just to be able to. Somebody gave me a job and I could pay the rent for a while. So I just did it for that, really. And then started studying, figuring that somehow this is what I was going to be doing.
Yeah, you're a real actor, man. I mean, I am just such a fan. Did you ever...
We've talked about, too, how come he's never gotten an Oscar. He's so good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I always talk you up. Hey, have you ever been rejected by a chick?
Like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who? Like, what chick is like, has there ever been anyone that we would know that, like, said, you know what, Johnny?
Blew you off.
Yeah, I'm not really interested.
I mean, someone that you would know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but throughout my life, certainly I've been devastated by girls.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah. Well, we all have.
I don't buy it. Not any time recently. I mean, I just can't imagine. I mean, Kate Moss tried to kill herself. I mean, that's the ultimate.
It took her years. She's just getting over
She still can't get over you.
No, she didn't try to kill herself. That was all, like, press stuff.
No, of course.
She's just getting over him. I know it.
Of course. What is her story, too? She was always arguing with you.
You guys were always fighting and tearing up hotel rooms.
Yeah, why are you guys fighting?
No, the hotel room incident actually wasn't a fight. We weren't fighting.
What were you doing?
You were partying.
You were having sex?
Yeah.
Were you having sex with her? Young man.
I was in a foul mood,
You're pretty wild.
One of those days. And so I assaulted a vase and then a couch and I was arrested for it.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Bad mood, it was just like any other day.
See,
yeah,
that's
but you
why...
haven't had a bad mood since she left.
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass is what you say. But you know what's amazing to me? Like, you get a hot chick like that, and then you're even still in a bad mood. I mean, you're able to be yourself.
Because they won't stop yapping. I'll say it for you, John. I know it. I've had a lot of hot chicks.
Yeah, you haven't had any hot chicks.
Well, I've had chicks, though. And they won't stop yapping.
A couple of guys want to say stuff to you. The new movie is From Hell. What am I going to say to you that I haven't already said on the air? I think that you're a brilliant actor. I'm sure you've heard that from everyone. I love the movie Blow. I thought that was incredible.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco. Love them all. Yeah, Ed Wood.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. Edward Scissorhands is my favorite. I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Sleepy Hollow was great.
Yeah, you're something else. And you know what? Hey, what the hell? Who deserves broads more than Johnny Depp?
I don't think anybody.
Yep.
Do you have to ever work for a girl's affection?
You have to work for a girl's affection?
Yeah, I mean, like, do you
like
ever...
this French girl you're with now.
Yeah, like...
Look, I'm an old man now. I'm an old married man now. You
No, you're not. You're 38 years old. That's nothing.
Yeah, I'm in a... I got a kid and stuff. I go to bed like, 9:30 at night.
Let me understand something. So you meet this broad that you're with now, the one you knocked up.
Right.
You know, she used to be Lenny Kravitz's girlfriend.
Yeah, so you know she's hot. And the thing is, you meet her. Do you have to, like, wait weeks before you can sleep with her? Or do you just, like... Is there any work involved?
Oh, there was work.
It was?
There was work, yeah.
You had to pursue her.
Yeah, listen, I'm not the kind of guy that you immediately, trust.
But this girl is beautiful.
Really?
You had to actually tell her to get undressed?
Really beautiful.
Do you guys make love the first night, or do you...
I grovel.
Yeah. Get undressed.
Do you even speak her language?
Can I ask you something? When you take off your clothes, do chicks, like, faint?
They do with me.
I can't imagine, I just can't...
What that's like.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Did you have a messed up childhood, at least?
Oh, yeah, I had the best of the worst.
Were your parents mean?
They were a little confused at times, yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in Kentucky.
Wow.
Oh, no wonder.
That's bad.
Yeah. Which explains a lot immediately.
Did your parents, like, split up at an early age? And they did?
Yeah.
Was your dad and mom abusive to you?
Now and again, yeah.
What did they do? What kind of people were they?
They were pot farmers.
Were they in the Klan?
Were they in the Klan?
Yeah. Hey, we got to go get the niggers, the kikes, and the Puerto Ricans.
Here's our son!
If there were some in Kansas.
When you say Kentucky, I
Yeah.
just think of toothless people in a trailer.
Hey, here's my son Johnny! This feller can act! Get out there!
Is that what it was like?
Were they like that?
No, you know what? My family, thank God, weren't in the Klan, thank God.
Ryan Klugel!
Our boy Johnny's going to grow up to be the Glenn Kegel.
That's legal to you.
This feller's going to go work for the Jews in California!
It's a secret plot to take over.
Hey, Johnny, are you in touch with your parents at all, or are you, like, totally estranged?
No. We're in touch. I mean, I'm still real close to them.
You got to support them and stuff?
You got brothers and sisters?
No, they pretty much take care. They take care of themselves.
Yeah, do you ever call up your dad and go, you know what, you prick? I got tons of money and I'm living in Paris and I'm not sending you anything.
Hey, Farmer John, I'm in Paris.
Yeah. Hey, why'd you go back and farm?
How are those Kentucky summers, Dad? I'm getting me some Paris poontang. No more plowing the fields.
Doggies.
Yeah, man, I wish I had the coffee you guys were
Come on.
I think they put that LSD on us.
No more.
Seriously, Johnny,
I'm not laying any more peat moss. I'm laying Cape moss.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Is it like that kind of thing? Hey, by the way, you want to go switch to being John at some point? Or you still want to be Johnny?
Johnny's okay?
Yeah, no, Johnny was what I was raised with. So
Good for you.
Jonathan.
I hate when guys go, I'm now John.
Yeah.
I'm Jonathan Depp.
Usually Johnnies don't have that problem.
Like Ricky Schroeder. Right.
It's Billies who want to be William.
William.
His parents couldn't
William
pronounce,
Baldwin.
His parents couldn't pronounce Jonathan.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Since about changing my name to Reverend John.
Since Billy Baldwin became William, nobody's even talking to him.
He can't get any worse.
No one knows who he is.
Reverend Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'll just throw this in, too. Gilbert Grape, man. Great movie.
Yeah, forgot about that.
That rules.
Yeah, that does rule.
I got a question for Johnny.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of great movies. I love them all. But I actually like 21 Jump Street. I thought that was a good show for the time. Do you look back on that? Are you embarrassed by that show?
Hey, shut up. We're talking about his parents and Boomtown.
We've been there already.
Yeah, that was
we talked about that
too.
already. What's the matter with you?
Stop
listen
taking
to
us
this.
back.
I'm going forward now with this in-depth interview.
How's that? That came off.
Be quiet. Get out of here.
My son's on the television.
So your parents...
That was an amazing combination of French and Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, the television.
No, I'm saying, isn't it amazing that, like, your parents... You got brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got one brother, two sisters.
What do they do?
Are they hot?
They sit at home and get jealous.
They talk about Johnny.
They talk about Johnny all day.
They're all real hot.
They work for Johnny.
You got a hot sister, I bet.
Does your sister look like you?
Yeah, we all kind of look alike. Yeah.
God, I got to meet her.
It's Johnny with boobs.
Johnny with boobs. I'd go out with that.
That's good.
You're not kidding.
Man, oh, man.
Hey, Johnny.
I have done that a couple of times.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. Hey, Johnny, a bunch of people want to ask you questions.
Okay.
All right. The new movie From Hell is really great. You got to go see it. Johnny investigates Jack the Ripper, and there's tons of... It's a pretty violent movie.
Good movie.
I mean, you got to be into the gore.
I am.
Yeah. I love that.
Give me my gore.
And I'm glad they didn't, like, hold it off in light of world events, because people do still want to see gory movies.
It seems that way.
What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, come on. We can handle it.
What else is there to do?
Yeah. Ralph, go ahead. Uh-oh, I lost Johnny.
Oh, no.
You there?
No, I'm here.
Lose Ralph. Don't lose Johnny.
Yeah, wait a second. Where did Johnny go? Wait a second. What line are you on, Johnny?
I'm on line 3.
He doesn't know. Hold on.
I'm so confused.
Hold it, Johnny.
All right, Johnny's there. All right, Johnny, here I go. Here I go. You ready?
Okay.
You still there? I'm going to lock you in right now. You still there?
Yep.
Okay, here. I don't want to mess up.
What you doing?
Lock in Johnny.
Ralph, go ahead.
There I am.
All right.
Hey, I'm just curious, like, how calculated is he? Like, when he gets when we get a tattoo, it takes us, like, 600 hours to decide.
Yeah, Ralph and I were down at the tattoo place this past weekend, and it takes us hundreds of hours.
They're there all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I'm moving it an inch to the left and right. He's got cool tattoos. Do you just, like, throw them on, or, like, what thought goes in them?
Yeah, what thought goes into your tattoos?
No, I don't.
And then we'll discuss your clothes next, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, good. No, I don't just throw them on. But I never got anything off the wall, I never got anything off of
Winona Ryder, right?
You never got anything off the rack. You
Right.
Just, you
have your own design.
Well, I just, just kind of draw something and the guy does it.
You draw it?
Yeah, me or him or whatever, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes you a while, though. You just don't run in there.
No, it definitely takes a while, and it takes a couple of years of, thinking about it.
Okay, he's just like you guys.
Yeah, then he's like us. All right, so he's calculated
All right,
like us.
now, how about
Good.
the clothes? How calculated is that? Because he's got, like, a look going on that's kind of like, dressed down. He always looks cool. Like, you just throw stuff on, or you sit in the mirror for a while like the rest of us.
This is the
Wow, you know what? Dressed down is like the kindest anyone's ever been. Because generally, people
The
say
derelict
that,
look.
Ralph,
they
I
want
gotta
to
tell
give me
you,
like a quarter.
Ralph, no offense, these are the gayest questions I've ever heard.
Gayest
Well, this is how
conversation.
Ralph is around a good-looking guy.
Yeah, this is the gay interview.
I'll get you your clothes later.
How do you plan your tattoos?
I'm just curious.
Get out of here.
And your look. How do you
plan your work? Look, no, because Ralph's always saying to me, Johnny Depp looks real cool. I wonder if he stands in front of the mirror and like tries stuff on, or just.
And the facial hair thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
And then you're like, I got to get back to Planet
Hey, Johnny, how calculated are you? Is what we're saying.
How calculated?
Yeah.
In what regard? What, getting dressed and
Yeah,
stuff?
your look, your tattoos, the whole thing. I mean,
my biggest fear in the world is the mirror. I avoid the mirror at all costs.
You should see what I do in the mirror.
You got yours covered in cloth.
I have my mirrors are covered.
My mirror's covered in Coke.
Marty, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Go on. You're on with Johnny Depp. A rare interview, right, Johnny? You don't do many interviews.
Yeah, and after this, he won't do another one for a very long time.
Hey, come on, we're having fun.
This is fun.
That's right.
Kentucky.
I like that you're like a pretty chick in the sense that you're insecure about your looks.
I'm a wreck.
I like that. Go ahead.
I couldn't believe what he did in Blow when he let him, they made him a little soft around the middle and gray.
That pillow they put in his shirt.
Yeah.
I love the movie Blow. Marty, go ahead.
Listen, Johnny is a very cool guy, besides being super talented, getting all the babes. I was on a British Air flight with him while he was filming From Hell, going from Prague to Cornwall.
Yeah.
And he was just, first of all, he hung out with everybody else. He just sat on the plane where everybody else did. And when you get off the plane, there's a long customs line to get into England. British Air makes a big deal about how they take the celebrities and they cut them through tunnels and everything else to avoid everything else. He stood in line with everyone else, just like anybody else, waiting to get through customs.
Why do that, Johnny? Why
did you take the tunnel?
Yeah, why don't you take a private jet?
What are you, a jerk?
Yeah, Johnny. What's up with that?
I thought you were cool, man.
Johnny, is that true? You really stay in line with everyone else?
Oh, yeah, sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You don't get the whole private jet treatment?
Nah, I don't like that kind of stuff. It makes you feel weird,
Really?
I'd love it.
Boy,
Again,
give it
I
to
told
me.
you, that's why he left the country.
Yeah.
He could have all that. He doesn't want it.
Yeah. But you're not trying hard to be humble. I mean, this is genuine.
Yeah, this is not calculated.
Wow.
But do you think that would destroy your art?
Yeah.
My art.
What kind of fruit
Are you like a super...
I don't have any art.
Hey, Johnny, what's your quote now? I mean, like, you could... If you did Titanic, your quote would be like $20 million a film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you like a super rich guy, or are you not that rich?
They give me like, you know, $125 and a clean pair of underwear.
Yeah. No, you up to like, what do you get, $7 million a film? Or are you like up to $15 million?
You know, I never get, even if my films fail or if my films do well at the box office, I never get the credit for when they do well. So they've kept me, you know, it sort of fluctuates. It could be it depends on the film, the size of the budget or whatever.
He's got to be a super rich guy, though, right?
But he had that club and a couple of other
we're all
things,
struggling, man.
Other business things.
Yeah, you still got that joint on the Sunset Strip?
What joint?
You know that joint. What's it called?
Oh, Viper Room?
Viper Room.
Yeah.
You still got that place?
Yeah.
I've been there.
Of course you've been there, but they don't let you in.
I couldn't get in.
Yeah, you stand outside.
Yeah, what do we got to do to get in that place? All right, let's see.
How do you get in that joint?
Do you make money with that club?
Yeah, let's hear some.
No club makes money.
No, they don't make money. It's just a place where you go.
Why would you be in that?
Because you go with your friends and it's cool.
Yeah, it's your own little club.
Yeah. Let's hear a chick freak out over Johnny. That's what I love to hear. Go ahead, honey.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, how you doing?
I would just love to say that you are the most amazing actor there is, and you always pick the best films to do. But I want to know, what were you thinking when you did The Ninth Gate?
I like The Ninth Gate.
Oh, I thought it was horrible. I'm sorry, Johnny, but the whole movie theater booed.
Don't worry. I understand. Well, that's good. I mean, a boo is a reaction.
There you go.
Honey, this ain't a way to get a date.
Honey, you ain't going to be going out with him anytime soon.
What's wrong with you?
Maybe she's doing that, that thing where she's saying, hey, you're not that great. Go out with me.
Yeah. You know what movie I haven't seen that you've done and everyone tells me is good is Shark a Lot.
That's not one of my favorites.
Is it? That?
He's great in it. But until he shows up, there's no reason to be there.
Really?
Oh, he saves that film.
Well, that's a nice compliment. Let's see, Kelly.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Howard. Not Kelly. I just want to ask you what's happened with your Saturday night TV show. How long are we going to have to watch reruns for?
All right. That ain't a Johnny Depp question.
No, it wasn't.
No, but I want to know, too.
You're in France. You don't care.
Yeah, you get that in Paris or what?
What do you do for fun, man? Are you a fun guy?
Who are you talking to, me?
Yeah.
Am I a fun guy?
Yeah.
I told you, I'm like an old, boring married man.
You go to strip clubs?
No, I take care of my kid.
You don't smoke weed anymore or anything?
No, I'm like a.
Who are your friends? Over in Paris, who do you hang out with?
Who do you hang out with?
I hang out with my girl. I hang out with my daughter,
Sean Penn?
Sean Penn.
No, I don't hang out with Sean Penn.
That jerk?
Yeah.
No.
Marilyn Manson you hang out with a lot.
Manson, yeah. Manson whenever I'm in town or if he's around, yeah.
Yeah,
good guy. You know Manson, right?
Yeah.
But do you ask him if he thinks Manson hit on you?
Hey, do you think Manson's gay?
Do I think he's gay?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He had his hand on my leg the whole night telling me I look good.
That's gay.
That's gay.
Would you say that's gay?
Nah, just, maybe he likes you very much. He's being affectionate.
I bet your Kentucky parents think that's gay.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! What you hanging out with a fruit for?
Hey, Jen, you're on the air with Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Hi. I didn't know what to say. I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh, wow.
Why don't you hit on him like every other chick
I was going to.
on the planet?
It's played out now, isn't it?
How can a chick even approach Johnny? I mean, I'll give you a resume. Never mind the films you've done. Here's your resume, Johnny. Sherilyn Fenn, Jennifer Grey. Let me see who else I got. You got your new girlfriend who's hot as hell.
What's it? Paradis. What's the first name? Vanessa Paradis.
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder's hot.
Yeah, especially when Johnny had her.
Yeah. You got her when she was like 13, right?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
He dog his son.
He's on the rider.
So, Johnny, are you concerned at all how the movie's going to do this weekend from hell?
Yeah, he's on the phone with us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You got to be concerned.
I've been pedaling my ass nonstop.
There you go. I mean, do you worry about that crap or you don't care?
No, really, it's none of my business. I hope that people go see it. I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is a film that people want to see right now.
They do. I'm telling them it's good. From Hell is good. I'm not saying it because Johnny called it. In fact, I told him I thought it was good. Yeah, it's really, really good.
It was really good.
It is good. I think the Hughes brothers did a really good job on it,
and it's good. It's got a lot of blood in it, a lot of slashing, a lot of it's a mystery. I like all that. It's just really good, and it's a good period piece.
Thanks.
And you did a good job with that accent.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're a good actor, man.
Thank you. That's really nice of you guys.
Did you ever see my movie?
No, but I didn't see your movie because I was bitter because your movie killed my movie. at the box office.
Which one?
Which one?
I think your movie killed, I believe it was Donnie Brasco, wasn't it?
No.
Really? Maybe.
I think it was Donnie Brasco. It came around on the same time as Donnie Brasco, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
And then suddenly private. All you saw was, like, you know, billboards, posters, everything, Howard Stern, private part, the whole thing, and
you should rent my movie.
We didn't stand a chance.
You should rent my movie. I'm telling you, as good as you are, you'll learn a few things.
All right, rent Donnie Brasco this weekend, and he'll rent Private.
I've seen Donnie Brasco a bunch of times.
Yeah, forget about it.
Yeah,
I was upset that that you didn't ask me to be in your movie.
You should believe me. I would have put you in.
You could have played your wife.
Yeah, you're a hot chick.
Your sister could have
played hey, Johnny.
I would have done it, you know.
Why don't you rent my movie? Rent my movie and watch it.
I will.
All right.
I will rent it, seriously.
All right. And I look forward to meeting you one day.
Me too.
Because I think it'll be a thrill for you. I'm a genius.
That I know.
Hey, John,
I know a lot of people who know you and stuff, and I've heard only great things about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Who talks about him?
Great things.
Could you mention the people who talk about me?
Well, Tracy Jacobs, my agent.
Yes, Tracy. Yeah, she's very nice.
She said a lot of great things about you.
Yeah, she's real nice. She's real cool.
And
do any hot chicks ever talk about me?
You know what? All of them.
Like, why doesn't Kate Moss tell you what a cool guy I am?
Howard was cool.
What about Winona Ryder?
Yeah. You know? Do you have Kate Moss's number so I can call her?
Hey, listen, John, I'll be in Paris next week. Can I come over?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. What time? You want a wake-up call?
Yeah. Johnny, good luck with the movie, and everyone go see From Hell opening today at movie theaters everywhere, and hope you come in.
It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, pleasure talking to you, man.
Thank you so much, you guys.
You're all right, man.
Take care.
Take care.
You will. Bye.
Artie, you're all right.
I'm trying to network.
Yeah.
Can I come
I want to be in From Hell, too.
It annoys me that he hasn't seen my movie.
I've seen it.
He's one of those guys that, you know, he doesn't even care about Hollywood or anything else that's going on. He just does what he does.
I think it's too painful for him to see my movie. An amateur going on there and doing such a brilliant acting job.
What about the accent you do in your movie?
What accent is that?
Don't you do an English accent in your film?
I do several accents.
That's right.
Johnny's got to go buy his cheese and bread now. I picture him walking around like with a beret, you know, buying cheese and bread.
One of those long black cigarettes.
Yeah. He seems like a cool guy.
I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah. Johnny Depp, good actor. I believe one day he'll be one of those guys at the Academy Awards getting the honorary
Right,
Oscar.
because nobody's recognized him for individual work. They'll just do the whole lump sum thing.
Yeah.
No?
I hope we weren't just scammed and that was really Corey Feldman.
I don't think Corey could have done that good at Johnny Depp.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
All right, I got to take a... What is it, John?
Johnny just called back just to say thank you and thanks for having him on.
That was nice.
Like, the guy's a really good guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
He busts equipment for John. That's what kind of guy he is.
Yeah, I mean, he helped carry our equipment.
He what?
Put my amp over there. Johnny, could you tune up my guitar?
Yeah, it was great.
Give me a beer.
That's the night I hung out with Helena Christensen all night, man.
What?
At Johnny Depp's club, I hung out with Helena Christensen all night.
Who's that?
Helena Christensen, the supermodel.
Oh, really? Yeah, what good did that do you?
Helena Christensen. I don't know, I got to hang out with her.
He got to talk to
her and Michael Hutchins.
She got, yeah, Johnny banged her, and John got to look at her.
I did get laid, though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who'd you get, though? You didn't get Helena Christensen?
No, I got some blonde, but...
You got Michael Hutchins?
Right. Well, that's something. Is it the same night you tried to bang Jade Barrymore?
No. But, you know, Paul Schaefer showed up and Martin Short showed up. Yeah, it was a great big celebrity.
Great story.
Great thing.
Sounds pretty wild.
No, he's a great actor, though. And by the way, Howard Chocolate is a great movie. I don't know what Robin's talking about.
I haven't seen it yet.
Go watch it, Howard. Go
really?
watch it. You tell
It's a
me
great movie.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Chocolate, you're saying?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
You know,
You'll be out
like
of there.
what you eat all the time, Artie?
Bro, I ain't saying chocolate. If I'm going to see it, I'm calling it chocolate.
In fact, Howard, you'll never see Johnny Depp in the movie.
I'm not going to go to abroad. You want to go see chocolate with me?
You'll never last until he shows up.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I just said to the guys, when was the last time I gave you the top 5 songs in the country?
It's been a while.
Well, it doesn't really matter because it seems like they never change. It's really dismal. Music's not that cool. I guess the only stuff, I'd say all these songs are like rap guys. Let's see, the number 5 song in the country is Damn from the Youngbloods. I don't even know that one. Movie Push has number 4.
Stand up. When I move, you move. When I move, you move.
Number 3 is from Nelly. Shake Your Tail Feather.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Every song, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm out of it, but everything sounds kind of similar.
Horrible.
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 Well, I wouldn't say horrible. It's a nice beat if you want to go to a club.
How come a great song like Gay Photograph isn't up there?
With the German homo.
It's one of my favorite stories. Whatever happened to those gay photographs?
Yeah, where are they showing up besides that guy's apartment?
The guy's got a shrine.
Casey goes to some dude's apartment. Some German guy.
This is my KC shrine.
He claims to be trying out for Men's Health.
Whatever happened to your gay photographs?
I got,
You were in your underpants, right?
Yeah.
With his pants down around his ankles.
No, So, all right, so I got, talked to another guy, so I got, the guy turned into a poster.
Oh, you're a poster?
Are you getting paid for that?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, you are?
Nice.
Where's the poster?
It's going to be ready, I think, probably next month.
You know who that poster's for.
Who?
Gay
Guys.
men.
I could give a crap less. I got the money in the bank right now. It's nice.
You're a gay sex symbol.
What do you get
Don't
paid
care.
for a poster?
I got $3,000 for it.
But you're going to get something for the sales, too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, good for you.
Nice, right?
Will's going around, Will, who works in the back office, saying that I'm in love with KC, and he has evidence, and evidently he preaches this to anybody.
Really?
And I'm like, dude, what is your problem? I'm gay
Have
for...
you detected this?
Have you detected that I'm gay for you,
Howard's
dude?
in love with you?
Have you detected any signs of me being gay for you?
Dude, besides Gary here, there's nobody that you yell at more besides me.
I know.
Maybe that's love.
No,
Will.
Gary gets it the worst, and then I get it the second worst.
Don't talk behind my back. Just tell me.
No, I didn't preach it to anybody.
Well, everyone back there said they hear your rap
yeah,
about
because
how...
they think it's funny and they want to bring it up on the air. That's the only reason. It's not
Well,
like
what is your rap?
No, I have proof.
What is it, John?
He says it to me all the time. Whenever you, like, say something about Casey, he goes, see, there you go.
Exactly.
And he doesn't just say it. He, like, is adamant about it.
No, I noticed it once, and then it started to snowball from there. Like, the more I picked up on it, there's, like, a lot of things.
Dude, you honestly think I'm gay for anything?
No, I don't think. I think that you have a weird attraction to Casey. I don't think you'd ever, like, act on it. I don't think you'd ever, like, bang him, but I think there's something, like, something strange going on there.
Well, what is your proof? I got to hear this.
I like Casey. I think he's a nice guy.
There ain't nothing gay about him.
All right, like, the one main thing I was talking to these guys about yesterday, when we went to Las Vegas, it was 3 days of shows, porn stars, strippers, everything out there, right?
Yeah.
Howard starts off the show. His first observation is he saw KC down at the pool with his shirt off. Like, that's his first observation.
Yeah, but what you don't lie,
like 5
don't
hours
you?
later.
But you're forgetting the story.
What was the story?
I go down to the pool with my woman, and Artie's woman's there, and Melissa Ross's woman's there. We're laying by the pool. I'm in my bathing suit. Asswipe comes down. Mr. Muscles, pumped up from the gym, comes in, he rips off his shirt, he's laying there in his bathing suit, and all the women start giggling, talking to one another. And I'm sitting there going, hey, what's going on? We know that.
No,
I was completely traumatized. And then my girlfriend goes, oh, my God, look at KC's body. And all three of them are going, this is such a treat. KC's down here. We're looking at him. And I go, get the hell out of here with this guy. Get out of here, KC.
Yeah, how can you dispute me when I say women go for looks?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. They were all salivating over the dude.
Oh, stop it.
And I'm sitting there.
too.
So
You
of course.
too. He's got you doing it, too.
I think Casey playing craps with his shirt off was a little much.
Will's argument about that.
I was traumatized.
Will says you must have thought about it for 5 hours before you got on the air.
Because it was a funny story.
No, that wasn't the observation. It was, I walked by Casey at the pool, and I was lucky enough to see him with his shirt off or something like that.
Oh, so he didn't tell the story
Get out of
about the
here.
girl?
I swear.
You're insane.
Well, maybe he's on to something here. What else
All
have
right,
you
I'm
got?
homo. What else you got?
We're talking about when we played Shaved or Unshaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started guessing at whether KC was shaved or unshaved.
Oh, that's funny.
And then even like
well,
yesterday,
what was the answer?
It was a big mystery. And then even yesterday, you when you're talking to Robin about like who she masturbates on the show, like you couldn't believe that she wouldn't pleasure herself to KC.
Of course I don't.
Is what you're thinking.
Because that makes me gay. I know that KC, every female guest that comes here wants KC. So how could Robin not? And Robin has told me she thinks Casey's hot.
I think he's very hot, but I know how disturbed he is, and it bothers me.
Yeah, but you were like, you seem bothered that she wouldn't pleasure.
I seem bothered.
And this
Not
is a
you
strong.
bothered.
This is
No, he said, I seem bothered that you didn't pleasure yourself.
no.
What do I care?
Well, you did. You kept arguing with me about it.
That's true.
Right.
And the strongest proof ever is you in Vegas. You and I guess Casey went to the steam room.
No.
Argued whether he was wearing underpants or not in the steam room.
Here's what happened.
You should read the log. It's like disturbing.
Wait a second. Can I say something in my defense?
Yes.
I go in for a steam in the gym.
Yeah.
Tom Chiasano was in the locker room. Me. And who was in the steam room with me? I forget. It was someone else.
Ralph.
Was it Ralph? No, it wasn't Ralph. It was somebody
Vinny?
else.
Was it Gary? Gary takes
Oh, I know. It was Joe.
Joe.
Joe the cop.
Oh, okay.
Joe the
Yeah, Joe the cop. So me and Joe the cop go in the steam room, and we're sitting there in the steam. Who walks in? Casey. The dude walks in. He's got his underpants and a towel on.
No, I swear, Howard, I swear to God.
So I go, Casey, you're in a steam room.
I didn't have my underpants. If I had a towel on, how
You
would
keep
know
a towel
my
on. You don't take your underpants.
If I had a towel on,
Well,
how would
he
you know I
is
had
looking at him
on?
awfully hard, isn't he, Will?
I swear to God, I didn't have my underpants on.
So Joe and I are laughing our ass off. Yeah. Oh, did I?
To take a steam because I never did it before.
That might be gay. I needed you.
Come into the steam room with me, Casey.
I have heard through the office, like, Casey has been, Casey's known as the golden boy to you. Like, he could do no wrong.
Who said that?
Will said
Have you ever heard him yell at me
Casey,
when I
he yells at Gary, me, and Benji way more than he ever yells at me.
Well, it's great that Casey will go off.
Because Will brought this up yesterday, right? We had this discussion off the air, and I said, this is funny, we should have this on the air.
Yeah.
And I said, listen, I always yell at Casey, but did you see, since he's been on his medication, did you see, I mean, the guy looked like he was going to kill someone.
Oh, yeah.
And 5 people came up to me and said, listen, you got to back off Casey.
Stop yelling at
And I backed off ever since.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because I've been very nice.
I mean, yeah. I'm being nice because even like Dominic called me, everyone said, listen, this guy's going to snap.
No, I'm not.
So you got to back off and be nice to the guy. So I got lectured by 5 or 6 people that I better have some compassion.
That's what happened, because when I was in here during a break, and Casey showed me some of his medication he was taking, and I was going to make a joke or something. Howard goes, John, this is serious.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There have been a number of times
this is not something
where
to around.
Casey has screwed up, and Howard said, it's my fault, Casey. Don't worry about it.
I don't want it to be serious. I want it to go back to the way it was.
Dude, no way.
No way. That was making you sick. We're trying to help.
I agree with Howard. Since you've been on your medication, you've been hotter than ever.
Dude, you don't want it back the way it was. All I know is I pointed out to you that I was not pleased with something you were doing. I forget what it was. And you snapped, dude. But I
And every time you have even come... In fact, the other day, you said something, and he started screaming like a maniac.
No, I didn't.
It was no
I did it
joke.
one day because I was...
Dude, you're crazy.
No, I did it one day because I was completely right, and you guys wouldn't let me talk.
No,
Well, that's the
just
point.
the other day, you go, look... and as soon as you go, look, I'm like, under the desk.
No.
Hey, look, dude, there's no doubt in my mind you could snap my neck in half.
No,
I don't need that.
No, I like you people. There was I would never do anything bad.
Thank you.
I'm serious.
But you like us now when everything's calm. When things get intense, you snap.
We like you.
I never thought of
We
seriously
like you
harming
too.
anybody here.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
And we wanted to stay there.
Well, I would.
Dude,
I like my job.
Dude, I'm just keeping my distance.
Yeah, but you thought of killing your family.
Hey, take it easy, John.
Yeah, it was just a
Yeah,
thought.
the people you love are the ones you want to kill.
Stop.
It's a thought. It's not.
I don't want to. Hey, by the way,
Stop it.
enough discussion
See,
about
that's
this.
so weird. I can't believe that. I would never be afraid of Casey. He's not
Okay,
He's not
good.
gonna snap.
That's great, John.
I'm a nice guy.
Dude,
The guy's got major problems.
Yeah, who doesn't in this
So
room?
you think he's beyond, like, even kidding around?
Yeah.
Dude, is that why you've been nice to me so often?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, of course.
What do you think? He's telling you that your mistakes are his fault? You think he's doing that?
When do I do that for anyone else? Will's right. I give you special consideration.
Like, so I'm like, Howard's been really nice to me. Like, because you go in phases. Like, you really you like somebody for a while, but then kind of you seem annoyed by somebody for a
He's
while.
going to consistently like you.
Dude, I like you.
I like you
When
too.
you're running through here with your machete, remember how nice that was to you.
No, but do you guys feel that way, that Howard goes through, like, he likes you a lot a couple weeks, but then,
Oh, yeah.
but then he's annoyed by you?
But I think he's always been really good to you.
No, but
No.
he yells at me the most because... But that's weird that he thinks that you yell at him the most, because that's insane. No, not the most. Gary gets it the most.
Gary gets it the most, but I'm pretty tough on Casey. But ever since he snapped and the family did the intervention on him, and then everyone kind of sat me down and said, listen, you got a problem on your hands with this guy. He's going through a rough time. He can't handle much. And I said, okay.
No, but I don't want it to be like that. I don't want to...
No, I know.
We're waiting for you to get better.
When you get better, I'll beat you up.
Let the hammer down.
Can I give you an example of that?
Yeah.
One day we were talking about Casey spelled lingerie wrong in a meeting, right? So I made a note of it because with everyone, if anybody messes up, we talk about it. The next morning I handed you a note off the air, and you just waved me off. You're like, no, that's all right.
No, see, that's the worst.
And you gave me that look like, you know what, he can't.
No, that's the worst thing.
And you agree, right? I mean, you were in on some of the discussions, especially the 2 times Casey snapped.
I'll tell you that we have somebody that's interning here who works in the back, and she saw the show where Casey snapped on the air, and she pulled me to the side. She goes, are you guys worried?
Oh, believe me,
Yeah,
everyone here was
who
worried.
wasn't worried was Casey. He couldn't see himself.
Yeah.
So you see, Will, Howard's not gay. He's scared.
Yeah. Yeah. I might be cowardly.
It looks the same as love.
No, you can't. Please don't.
We're not treating you any different.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. You won't be treated differently.
But then it makes me think, like, you know...
Case, I won't treat you differently, I promise.
This is not a bit,
We're not treating you any different.
It's not a bit.
I know it's not a bit. You do it off the air.
The guy has a problem. You understand?
Who doesn't in this room?
Right.
And we're handling all of
You
it.
really think he's capable of snapping?
Yes.
Oh, he did already.
Okay, you know what this is like? This is like when a guy's got kind of like, he's dinged up a little bit on the football field, he's a little bit, and then the coach says, all right, don't hit him. That's the whole thing. You can't do that.
That's exactly it.
You can't do that.
Although, you know,
What are
Howard,
you talking about?
he did snap at me that time. We were making fun of him about leaving from 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
There's no question. I've snapped on people before.
Dude.
He wanted to kill
The level of his...
He wanted to kill John.
The level of his snapping.
Who hasn't wanted to kill John? Thank you.
The level of his snapping and freaking out went up after his family had the intervention with him, and he was in desperate need of help.
The only reason I would say that is because he went off on you. But the day he went off on John, he was pretty scared.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how sick he was then.
And after Casey went to the psychiatrist and they got him on medication, finally, I didn't want anybody to sabotage the guys getting better. So I told people, lighten up on Casey.
No.
It's not a question.
Please take that off. Take that off.
No.
Well, you know, Casey...
All right, I'll take it off.
No, you know, Casey, he is serious because I've been on medication
This
in
is
the
a bit
past.
for the air.
And Howard's moved on it.
See, you know, one thing about
This is a
Casey
bit
is
for the air.
the way Casey gets angry is, to me, the scariest thing. Because what will happen is, I've seen you stand at this podium and someone will be goofing on you, and you sort of grit your teeth, you know, and it looks like you're just thinking about something, and then boom, it's an explosion.
Yeah, he's holding it and holding it. It goes.
No, I'm not angry.
There's an internal argument going on right now.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't want
Kill Gary. Don't kill Gary. I want to see you get better. We're all behind you.
You know what he determined? He determined that he was being tougher on you than he needed to be.
Look, everyone knows Casey's history. He had a father who was really tough on him.
Yeah.
Something's going on in that head of his. Who knows? But I don't, like, even Dominic called me and said, listen, he's thinking you're the father figure here.
Oh,
No, I don't.
You're
And instead of hitting his father, he's going to hit you.
You know, it's easier to hit
anybody.
Well, he can't get to his father.
Howard, you know how weird it is? John and I had a 20-minute discussion where we were down in the Bahamas. Does Casey have the ability in therapy to recognize what went wrong in his life?
No, that's why he's medicated.
Or is he never going to see it?
That's what I said.
I said he could see it.
No.
I said I don't think he'll ever be able to realize how messed up his childhood was.
I said 10 years.
Wait a minute.
10 years.
This is so funny because you guys are having that conversation in the Bahamas.
I'm having that conversation with Anne-Marie. You know, we're all having that conversation.
I like
Casey, I'm not having that conversation.
We care about you.
No, we are all saying we love you.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, but we were kidding.
You know what? I want to stop this conversation right now. I don't like it, and I'm not comfortable with it.
No, I am uncomfortable with the fact that you told people not to
That's
be
correct.
easy on
I cared about you.
You know what that is? That's alienating. That's taking me.
No.
Consider yourself
Have
back
you
in the
felt alienated?
No.
All right, then it didn't alienate anybody.
I don't want anybody to be nice to me.
I told everyone that we have to show Casey some love.
Have I been any nicer to you than I ever was?
Yes.
Oh. You noticed.
What do you think he's going to find out in therapy, Howard?
Dominic, you're on the air.
Yeah, but isn't Casey doing better?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
yes, he is.
You know what? Ask me how many times I was late for work before I started this crap.
Well, that's not
in 4 years. In 4 years. Once. In 4 years. Now, it happened like 3 or 4 times.
Well,
it's okay, though.
Yeah, but that's till you get adjusted to the medication, but you're a lot calmer. You haven't killed anyone the whole week.
We understand you're being late.
I don't think you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind if you're late.
Yeah, you're not afraid of being late now because you're banging the boss.
That's right. You need to rest after you bang me.
Now.
I mean, of course you can be late now. Come on.
Look, if you want to come in 11 o'clock, it's not the worst.
You do what you want, man.
It was funny, because he showed up late a few times now, and nobody says anything
well,
to him.
you know, the other day, Howard's breakfast was late, which means Casey's out here, and Howard didn't say a word.
No, I yelled at Gary.
He didn't say a thing to
I
Casey.
said, Gary, I go, look, take Casey off the breakfast detail, please. And he goes, if we do that, it could send him over the edge. And I said, you know what, you're right. Just leave him on and I'll just wait.
But even Gary didn't say anything when he showed up.
He said, I'm sorry, dude. I got to right. That makes me more, like, as soon as I got up, because I got a call at 6 in the morning. I got up and I started screaming, and I trashed my apartment because I was all pissed off.
Better you do it then.
And I slept through it.
That's okay.
Better you do it.
I broke tables.
I'll tell you, one of the funniest things I see every morning is Jason making that phone call.
Right.
I'm like, oh, God, it's time to wake up.
Me and Jason.
So what is it?
I call him when I go to the deli, and he calls me. And
since the medication, you've been sleeping late?
The medication shouldn't make you sleep. It's actually supposed to keep you awake.
No, what it does is I sleep. I have 4 alarms. I just bought 2 more. Now
he gets zonked.
Well,
and I can sleep through it.
I think the medication makes you buy alarms.
Hey, I don't want to get into a too weird an area, but did you lose money on the Yankee game last week?
No way, dude. I quit gambling.
Oh, you're kidding.
Because one of the guys, I heard that, but one of the guys,
good.
One of the guys in the office said that you were complaining that you lost some money on one of the games.
No, I hate the Yankees. I just say that I hate the Yankees. No, my gambling's under control.
Wow, this is working then.
But
that's just one of the things that's out of control in my life, so I got rid of that.
But you always complain you don't have money, though.
Yeah, because
he doesn't make a lot of money.
Make a lot.
Yeah, but he works every weekend. He's got
but what kind of gigs do I take? I take anything.
But you probably
he's posing for gay porn.
Yeah,
he's posing for gay porno calendars.
He's a gay poster boy.
You'll see it, man. You'll love it.
Oh, we're going to put it up in here.
I know I will. Because I'm in love.
Well, he can't wait to... Will you sign it for him?
Of course.
My crazy Casey Muscle Man.
Is our meeting in the jacuzzi still on for today?
Hey, Casey.
I mean, how was that steam you two took together?
Yeah.
This is Rod Stiff.
Take off your underpants, Casey. Free your balls.
You got to wear your underpants.
Young Casey.
I came back to my law office, and there was a phone call from 2 judges, from 2 new clients in KC. I called them back in 1 second. Get him on the phone.
What did KC want?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I said, get him right on the phone. He's very important.
Yes. Return Casey's call.
I know, because Casey asks me every day, you think I should be on this medication? And I went, yes. Just stick with it.
I know. There was one day that everybody was getting upset because of something going on with him, and he was like, you see, I'm not taking it anymore. I said, no. People stop telling him bad things about what's happening to him now. He has to stay on that medication.
Yeah, and I don't care if you're late from the medication.
We don't care if, as long as the medication is helping you, Casey, we're with you.
It's got to be. You're not gambling anymore.
Well, that's I just get sick of.
Well, there's a reason.
You couldn't do that before. You wouldn't have ever gotten sick of it before.
You're not going to gamble on the Breeders' Cup?
Oh, yeah, of course I am.
What?
Gee.
You are?
Yeah, I'm going to this weekend. I'm going to the Breeders' Cup.
Oh. Whoa.
I thought you weren't gambling.
It's horse racing.
I thought you had it under control.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and screw around a little bit.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, no, I got that. I have an appearance. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to L.A. to the Breeders' Cup.
That's fine. That's fine.
So that's
just
go. Be there.
Let me ask you a question. If you were an alcoholic, right?
Yeah.
Say Casey's an alcoholic.
I know.
Would you take a drink?
All right, fine. Hey, dude, I went to GA. I know.
Where'd you go?
GA, Gamblers Anonymous.
How many times did you go?
Pretty much every week.
Really? When did you do that?
And did you tell them you're going to gamble on the Breeders' Cup?
No, so you can't do that. You have to stop. You have to stop totally.
So tell them. Have the balls to go to your meeting and tell them you're going to gamble on the Breeders' Cup and discuss it with them.
Is he going to meetings now? Is that what you're saying?
You still go to Gamblers Anonymous?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. And you're going to gamble? You nutcase.
Yeah. But no, but see, they say that you can't do it and there's no way that you can do it.
Right.
But
so,
look,
you know that you can.
It's not money that I don't have.
Did it ever dawn on you that they might know something you don't know?
Yeah, I know they know a lot, but I have great.
Have you told them that you're thinking about going and gambling at the Breeders' Cup in the meetings?
No.
Why haven't you brought it up since it's no big deal?
Because it's not all about me. I just sit and I listen to people.
Wait a second. Casey,
I listen to people. That's why I go. I go to listen to people.
You've never shared.
You haven't gambled on one football game this season?
Of course I have, yeah. I didn't say
But you're supposed to have stopped.
But trust me. Just trust me. It's in check, all right? I'm serious.
So how much are you going to put in the Breeders' Cup?
I'm just going to screw around. I'm going to be there with my friends, and I'm going to hang out.
Let me ask you something.
It's a couple of dollars a race.
Have you ever stood up in the meeting and said, "Hi, I'm Casey. I'm a gambler."
I'm gay. I'm a gay gambler.
I'm a gay gambler.
Yeah.
I am Casey, and this is my German photographer.
Hi, Casey.
I gamble because I'm in my underpants on a calendar.
You told your story, right?
I am Casey.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, I'd love a tape of that.
Oh,
yeah,
let me hear your story. My father used to throw the dodgeball at me.
That's nothing to do. It has to do with
No, I'd like to hear those crazy gambling stories.
No, it's you know what? I suggest that anybody go to any of these meetings just to hear what everybody else has to say and how bad it can get.
But you don't stand up and share on a regular basis.
Not if you don't want to.
But I was going to say, maybe you have
Are you the same as they are?
What?
Are you the same as they are? Are you
No,
you have the same problems, or are you different?
My problems are minute.
And Howard, that's a big issue, because Casey told me there were 2 stories that he heard there that really set him back. He's like, whoa, wow. But since Casey's stories aren't nearly as bad as those, I don't think he thinks he's got as big a problem.
Yeah, but you know what? Your story isn't as bad as those. You never got to get what those people had.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but
you should maybe go to the GAY meeting.
Stand up and say, "Hi, I'm Casey. I'm gay."
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm gay, Casey. I have a problem.
That meeting's down the hall, pal.
Hi, Casey.
Casey, I don't think Howard's funny.
Just for the record. Laura, you're on the air. Yes, Laura. Oh, well. Laura's gone.
But no, Casey, you've been doing very well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.